So I had to come live real quick. I had a couple questions. And the first one is, y'all still want to merge? I just want to know, do y'all still want to merge, honey? That's what I need to know real quick. Y'all still want to merge? That's all. I missed a lot of what happened today, but I'm going to tell you this, what I did catch. You got to be careful. You got to be motherfucking careful, okay? For one thing, y'all, today's event taught me one thing. And I'm going to tell you what it taught me. It taught me that don't be so quick to give of yourself to somebody that you don't know, because the return may not be you may find out that wasn't a good investment. I ain't never finna invest that much of what the fuck I saw today into anybody's platform. That was fucking crazy. Hey, everybody coming up in this chat. And I am going to drop the link because I want to hear from the people tonight. I just want to know, do y'all still want to merge? I don't have no problem with the other sector. Don't get me wrong. I'm never against learning, meeting new people and, allowing myself to find out about different things and other people finding out about me and all of that shit. But I'm curious. Are y'all still wanting to do this merger? Because it's a lot. Now I'm gonna tell you this one thing for certain and two things for sure. Vet who you let into your house. When I'm talking about your house, I'm talking about vet who you allow to come up into your well, for me, my den. Don't be so quick to be open and inviting to everybody unless you know their story. Because everybody's intentions are not good for you. There's a lot of people with ill intent. I told y'all asses, and this is not against the black sector because I like some of them people over there. But I did not tell y'all that it's one thing about this B sector. We have some real supporters around this bitch, and our supporters show up and show out for us. Didn't I tell y'all that? I told y'all we get it popping. This is a popping ass sector. I'm not saying nobody else's sector ain't popping. I ain't spent that much time over there. But I know we a beast in this goddamn beast sector. That's all I'm saying. Be careful of who you let in your house and how much of yourself you're willing to give to a person. Because you may have pure intent. Some people don't have pure intent. And this is a goddamn platform where we can make a coin. Everybody got an agenda. Whether your agenda is good or whether your agenda is bad, everybody got an agenda. So I ask again as I get ready to drop my link. Y'all still want to merge? Y'all still want to merge? See, I woke up. I was asleep. That's why I'm still up. That's why y'all even got a chance to even have me up at this time of night on the live stream. I fucked around and went to sleep, and I feel like talking. So I opened up the den to everybody. Even if I don't like you today, you can drop down. Moderators, unless they just flat out disrespectful, let them in. Now, if they come for me, kill them, and if they come for you, execute. But everybody else, even if we don't like them, let them in. This is probably one and only time you'll ever get this out of me. It's close to my birthday, and I feel like talking tonight. So let's talk, okay? What did we learn today as a sector? And feel free to hit the like. I don't kick people off either. What did y'all learn tonight? Hey, everybody entering the den. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Shit, what's up? We gonna fight, Nika. I need to go to bed. Now we ain't finna fight. I'm just gonna let people talk today because I truly want to know what y'all feel about what y'all been saying today. And don't say that you didn't know motherfucking what was going on, because at some point throughout the day you done called something to stay out of ZX inbox. Baby, that damn ZX is a smooth operator. I know how he get them. He get them. I mean, I don't want to call a man he's something like a pimp. I know how he get them. He come over there, he talk real nice to you. He make you feel like you a part of the fam. He make you feel, kind of secure and warm and invite. And everybody want to feel warm and inviting. Everybody want to feel like somebody give a damn about them, especially in what we going through right now. Everybody don't have it. Hey, everybody. Thank you, Sammy. Everybody don't have it. Let's just be real. This quarantine, this virus that's racked the land, forced a lot of us to be indoors a lot. Even though we came outside, we about to go back in the house. Pretty soon, if it don't go down, we gonna be back in the house. So I'm just saying to y'all today, what did you learn today other than to stay out of ZX's inbox? What else did y'all learn? Are y'all still with the merging of two sectors? Cause see, this is what I learned. I learned they woo bang just like I do, like we do. But they woo bang look different than our woo bang. They woo bang look like swatting, cutting throats. I mean, I heard all kinds of shit today. Putting out your personal communications between girl. I want to know what somebody learned today. That's all I want to know. What did we learn? And are y'all still trying to merge? Y'all still want to merge? Hmm? Don't all speak at one time. Do y'all want to motherfucking merge? Or do y'all just want to visit each other and now and again? Do y'all want to merge? Mm-hmm. I'm reading it. I'm reading everything, honey. Baby, today was a hot ass mess. From the first live I called early this morning until Bree ended her damn near 7 hour live. Hey, Hennywise, um, do y'all want to merge? Today was a hot ass mess. But I'm gonna say this, and I hope that nobody take this the wrong way, but this is how I feel. The B sector is my home. Even though y'all go on to bed, Kimmy, baby, go on to bed. I'm just up because I took a nap. See, when you was on duty, I was asleep. This how I feel. And if this hurts anybody, if anybody take this personal, then you fuck it. Feel how you want to feel. But I said what the fuck I said. This is what I feel. I'm all about my sector and the people that are in it. I can fuck my people up in my sector, but I don't too much care about a bitch coming from somewhere else doing it. And that is what I see happens over here in the B sector. It's like y'all act like we so desperate for other people to come over here and mingle with us. And we so desperate want to go somewhere else and hear something else. We like fuck our own. Y'all know this one damn thing about the B sector. I mean the black sector. Them motherfuckers, when they are a clique, they are clique. They stay on code with each other. Over here, we so thirsty for something new, even though you got every flavor you need right here in your own sector. And there's nothing wrong with going out and tasting other things, but you got everything you need at home. Why are you so anxious to go and be somewhere where you don't know the history? That's what I tell y'all all the time. History is very important. You have to know these people's history because you running your ass over there, you jumping in their shit, and you don't know their fucking history. And then when you get swiped to the left, you feel some kind of way. Everybody ain't your homeboy, everybody ain't your partner, everybody ain't your friend. I was very disappointed today at some of the shit that happened simply because I don't understand how we get there. Y'all know I'm one of the most, I will support some of everybody, but I'm always going to be about the sector that we built here ourselves. I ain't never going to go somewhere else and get so invested in what they got going on that I'm swiping the people that is in my own home to the left for them. I ain't doing that. Do your research before you jump in these chat rooms and start trying to be a part of these people's situations, because you don't know. And when I say do your research, I'm talking about go back further than the last 2 to 3 months. Because just like over here, where this sector is rich in motherfucking history, their sector is rich in history as well. You don't know these people like that. So don't go over there and hit your horse to their wagon, and you don't know what the fuck you doing. Then when you get swiped to the left, we over here trying to figure out why. Why did it happen? How did it happen? Like I said, get to know other people. It ain't nothing wrong with it. But you don't never forsake home. And the people who are, us in the B sector, we know each other. We know each other's strengths. We know each other's weaknesses. We know how far a motherfucker go over here. You don't know how far someone else is going to go in another sector. So why are y'all so anxious to go over there and just jump all up in the middle of them people's shit? I see a lot of shit that go on over there, but guess where I see it from? From that balcony view in them bushes. I'm not quick to jump down. And I can't get mad at ZX because I'm going to tell you something. ZX got his shit tight. I can't get mad as a former madam, since a bitch want to bring that up. As a former madam, that's how you run a motherfucking organization. That's how you do it. He's got some loyal, strong people who, you got some hitters in your team when you can go to fucking bed and they still defending the throne. We don't do that for each other over here. We so quick to let ours get fucked up and everything else for other people. I ain't with that. Now, yeah, a mistake was made by folks on this side of the damn spectrum. But we don't just throw motherfuckers away or throw them to the wolves to be embarrassed and shit. It's crazy what happened today. You don't know them folk. Get to know them damn people. And you don't never kick your motherfucking people to the side. So the people it's just like this right here. I feel like this. Unless somebody over here go over there and fuck with them, I ain't finna sit here and cheer them on to dog out nobody from over here. I'm not. I can't stand Fi Babe. But if Fi Babe hadn't put her mouth on Cookie, I wouldn't be going up for Cookie, swiping her ass to the left. Because regardless of what I may feel for her personally, she's a part of home. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Do it make sense to you? Do y'all kind of get what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to say this in a way as to not be offensive to anybody. Y'all, somebody drop my cash app. They asked for the chat cash app in the chat. Do y'all get what I'm saying right here? I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just wondering why we so open and inviting to other people coming in and fucking up one of our own. Now, she went over there fucking with that woman. So that's on her. And as much as it pains me to say it because I don't dislike her, Miss Gigi kind of brought it on herself because she allowed herself to go over there and interact with them people and didn't know what she was dealing with. But I ain't going to agree to her being disrespected and embarrassed. It's like y'all the shit and y'all don't know y'all the shit. But everybody around you know that you the shit because they flocking over in our channels and all around us and shit. So it's something, it ain't just, it's something we got over here that they won't. It's something we got over here that attracts them to us. Some of them been watching us for quite some time. So we're not talking about those because those are fans of the B sectors. Okay. But you got a lot of people coming over here, don't give a fuck about us. They trying to get in and get in where they can fit in. And if you're willing to let a motherfucker come in your house and disrupt your home, then that's you. I'm just not willing to do so. I'm saying what I'm saying public because I don't want it to ever be misconstrued where I stand with this shit. I am a supporter of some people in the black sector, but I am now and forevermore B sector. And when I see one of my B sector sisters or bros get handled bad, I don't take joy in that, even if they brought it on themselves. I ain't never finna get so in love with somebody from a whole nother area that I don't know that I'm gonna come over here and start kicking my motherfucking people back in. And I saw that I saw that happen. I saw people get attacked that was cool with you, that had your back. Because you don't never throw away a for sure for a maybe, baby. You never throw away your for sure for a maybe. I don't give a damn how many of y'all I may fall out with. I'm going to always remember this is home. And it's good to get out and grow. It is. It's good to get out there and grow and do other things. It's good to do all of that. But you don't never forget what home is. The B sector, as they like to call us, this is my home. I care more about what's happening over here than what I care about what's happening abroad. I will visit next door, but I live over here. I am thoroughly just amazed at what I saw today. I am very amazed. Thank you. I am very amazed at what I saw today. I am. I'm amazed, y'all. I'm just amazed. And I just my question again: are y'all still want to merge, or do y'all just want to be friendly and support? Do you want to merge, or do you want to just be friendly and support? I'm just looking to see what y'all answers gonna be. Cause I don't know, I'm gonna scare people. They don't want to hit my link, but that's cool. I talk, I'm a one woman show anyway. Do y'all want to merge, or would y'all like to be black sector, black sector friendly? I support because of merger. Wait a minute, let me go back up. Tracy, girl, I don't even see your comment on my phone. Let me get my gadget. Too late merge is happening. No, it ain't never too late, Sugarfoot. Ain't no merge happening. A merge would have happened if everybody would have been in. This is hey, this B sect over here, right here. So it ain't never too late. I got a question. You know why it ain't too late? Because just like we pulled up out of Claudiva chat, we can pull out anywhere else we want to. So I'm ask you again. Do y'all just want to support abroad and stick to the rivers and lakes that we used to, or do y'all really want to do a merge? That's really what I was gonna ask. That was my motherfucking question. That's the purpose of this live. I wants to know, do y'all want to merge still? Based off of everything that you see and that you have seen, are you feeling that you want to do a merger? I don't want to merge either. I'm not trying to do no merge. I just want to be friendly with some of them, and they support me. I support them. And I'm gonna tell you why I do not want to merge. I ain't got time to go over there and find out the history. When I walk through these streets of the B sector, I know what I'm gonna get. I know the history over here. I don't know what's going on over there. And I see some of y'all in there still telling me that the merger has happened. Again, ain't a goddamn thing happened. We the people have to make that happen. You said the merge had happened because we let Claudiva get 1K in her chat with us over there supporting. We was cash apping and everything else. But it only took for her to say one phrase, and that was, I don't want none of these motherfuckers from the B sector over in my chat. And the B sector picked up their purses and wallets and we left. And she has yet to ever get that 1,000 in her chat again. And y'all know I ain't lying. You might not like what the fuck I'm saying, but I'm telling you the truth. The woman told us one phrase. I'm sick of all. I don't want none of you B sector motherfuckers in my chat. And the B sector went home. And her chat ain't been the same since. You niggas, what I'm trying to say, and I'm talking just hood today, so get into it, bitch. It's okay to go and visit other homes, but y'all so quick. It's like y'all make us look like we over here starved out, like we ain't got shit going on over here. Because the minute some shit go, a group of people come along, y'all willing to run over there and sit up in their chat rooms and support them, and you don't know shit about them. That girl shitted on a lot of people, even modded people up and shitted on them after the fact. I watched the B sector make her channel pop. Now, I don't know what she had going on over there prior to the B sector, but I saw what the B sector did for her views. I saw how people was over there. Because when we show up, we show out. I know the B sector. We might not know how many cash apps she got, but bitch, we know one thing. When we show up with our purse and wallets. Exactly. She took us for granted. Are you sure that we ain't gonna be taken for granted somewhere else? I don't mind going to other sectors and chilling and supporting, but I always know how to push and pop my ass back over here to my home. Where if it's boring as fuck over here, then that means that's a challenge to every one of us content creators that got our nice channels to do better. But see, let me tell you, spatula and Vaselines or Vaseline and spatula, I don't know, I get a little dyslexic after 10 p.m. Let me tell you what I feel about that. I feel like when we give you content you can use, hey, Cookie, see, I told you, supporters have no problem. And I dropped in her chat. But I'm not trying to go over there and insert myself into the history of what she got going on over there. I'm not going over there turning on my people over here to jump into whatever she may have going on over there. See, we all don't like Five Babe, so we saw what the bitch did. She came for and she answered. So that's the reason why it ain't no problem. But what I'm saying to y'all is, you say you want content, you want something else to do. When the content creators of the B sector give it to you, you don't want it. So, in the words of what I heard from over across the pond today, shut the fuck up. So, if you get irritated, you know what to do. I said give people a chance. If you feel like you gave a chance and the chance wasn't motherfucking, used correctly, then baby, do what you need to do. You can toodaloo a bitch anytime. Y'all notice the damn moderators run the chat. If I tell them don't block, they might block you any motherfucking way. Oh motherfucking well. Do y'all still want to merge, or do y'all want to be friendly and support those who support us? And again, don't tell me no shit about you don't get no goddamn we boring over here, because there are many content creators right now. I can name you 5 on one hand, honey, who is giving you content. Just say that you want to go where the motherfucking shit is. You with the shits. I respect that more. Vaseline and spatulas. Yeah, you can come on up here. Anybody can hit my link tonight. I don't give a damn whether I like you or not. As long as you're respectful to me, you can come over here and get on the link. I'm just saying. Y'all get on my goddamn nerves. Some of you come over here talking about we ain't getting no damn content. No, you just a shit. You a shit loving motherfucker. And anywhere the shit go, you can go. And get you there. And guess what? I respect that Vaseline and spatulas. I don't have no problem with you being that type of motherfucker. But what I'm saying is, don't say that you bored over here. Just say we ain't cooking up enough shit for you, and you go where the shit is. Hold on, let me let somebody on up here. Say that shit. Don't tell me no dumb shit. What's going on?
Hey, lady.
Hey, don't go. I don't like no dumb shit. Don't come over here and tell me no dumb shit about we ain't giving no we boring. No, there's a lot of people doing shit over here. You got a whole motherfucking CSI, celebrity stunts investigation, happen every motherfucking week over here. You got a man that comes and tell you about things that going on in pop culture by his damn self. You got me over here telling you about what's happening in the world outside your motherfucking window. Y'all don't want to hear that shit. But if I come over here and cuss a whole act, it's standing room only. Go ahead, baby. You can talk.
Well, I love it all. I just wanted to say hi. I've been watching you for years, and I don't know if y'all consider me the black sector, because I don't know none of the people who be involved in the different beefs or who's merging or what. Because do you consider me the black sector too?
Do I consider you the black sector? No, I never did. I thought you know what? I ain't gonna lie. Yusuf always put you more as the conscious, because you speak a lot about the self-preservation and upliftment of the black people.
Okay. Because I'd be wondering if that be me too, because I've been popping up on the beef sector, and I personally gravitate towards y'all because I gravitate towards my people. I don't think that we realize that like we are the black sector. All black people is black on YouTube, so that's the black sector in my mind. It's like we're just so diverse and everybody's so different, and then some people like different things and some people don't. Like I be on y'all channels, but I don't be involved in none of the mess. Sometimes y'all be going on. I don't be knowing who y'all talking about. Sometimes I might hear the name, but I gravitate towards who I like to listen to their voice, or they support me, I support them. I've seen them for years. Like you, I come to you because to me, you're like YouTube auntie. You know what I'm saying? Through my other channels, I've always been on your channel. And it's because of your voice and you and your spirit and your wisdom, and sometimes you being funny and on here. And so we gravitate towards you for your own reasons. And it's like that when people be dragging people too. So a lot of times people don't be wanting to even be in all that beef. They just like you. And I just kind of just stay in the cut. And that's why it's kind of weird now, because I've been popping up in people's chats lately, trying to kind of expose myself more, because I do see the value in you guys and what y'all do and what y'all started over here with y'all foundation. You know what I'm saying? With y'all format, that's what y'all do. But then what if somebody got like a new beef? Then what? Like, what if black people got beef and we need y'all to attack? You know, then what? The power in numbers. You know, I feel like we're missing parts of each other. It's like I feel like we're like Africans and Americans looking at black Americans looking at each other like missing parts of each other in my mind, because it's like the way that y'all go in on the truth, the way that y'all investigate, the way that y'all dox, the way that y'all call shit out, the way that y'all separate right from wrong, that's needed in the black sector too. And the way that certain things that people do and what I guess y'all would consider the black sector is needed in the other part too. So it's like, it's not that a merger is bound to happen, but everybody's different.
I get that. I get that. That's the way I feel about it. And somebody asked me, who is this? This is Yusuf from Ratchet Today. Somebody go grab his link and drop it in the chat. I know that a lot of people not aware of who he is. He's probably one of YouTube's best kept secrets, honestly.
Well, I feel like we're underrated. I feel underrated, but I appreciate that, Lady Nyca. I feel that same way about you. That's what I'm saying. And even though I don't know none of the beef, I still know Lady Nyca. And I still know a lot of other people who I can say their name, but I'm not going to do that right now. But, you know, and they got beef with people, and I stay the fuck out of it. And it'd be weird even if I come across them, and it's like, damn, somebody I like was just dragging them. It's just all a weird energy. But we're missing links to each other, I think. Some of us, not all of us.
They finna go get his link and drop it because there are people wanting to subscribe to you. He doing some good talks. Yusuf ain't new, y'all. He been here. And I've been telling y'all about him off and on for years.
And I came up here a couple times. This ain't my first
I just love my people, and I can't stand when my people be fucking each other up. Today, I felt bad, bro. Like, for real, I felt bad. It's not just because I don't have a problem and I like Miss Gigi. I just felt bad. Like, as a woman, I could understand how she felt, but at the same time, with age come wisdom. At least it's supposed to.
Yeah.
And you should be able to decipher fact from fiction when you get to a certain age.
You're right. And it's okay to be territorial too about things that you are part of the foundation of. So I think I can admire that in you too, even the fight in you. I admire all of that. And even though I don't even know who the fuck Gigi is, you know? So
she won hours, crazy and all. She won hours.
Well, I hope she's well.
She'll be all right. She had to, she just had to, she had to bump her head. She gonna be all right. I just want us to do better. I guess maybe I have unrealistic expectations for this sector. Maybe I do. Maybe that's a flaw in me. But I want to see better for my people over here. And I want y'all to give everybody a chance. I remember where you guys, the subscribers, used to challenge us. And the way you would challenge us is that we didn't bring forth something that you could feel. Because here's the thing. You can be entertaining and not be cussing bitches out and destroying their motherfucking, destroying people. You can be entertaining and because sometimes don't nobody want their heavy shit. We can still be comical and have a good time without destroying each other. The goal shouldn't be to end a person. Remember how people feel. People got feelings. And nobody will ever, you can hit me in my face, Yusuf, and in time that'll heal. And I may even forget about the circumstances that led up to that. But once you say something to me, I'll never forget how that made me feel when you said that. Words matter.
That's right. And pay attention, because I'll be saying over what I'll be doing. Sometimes I'm fighting crime and stuff in the media and the lies and stuff, and it's a lot of anxiety and energy and stuff. And I can use that same energy that people be having towards one another in the beef sector. And I don't be trying to come down on nobody, but I feel like y'all be dragging each other with no gloves. Like you just said, they shouldn't. Sometimes they be having no gloves, and they don't care if they destroy a person inside. They don't care, but they be like, shit, you got devils that need it. And it's a good fight out this bitch. We need soldiers, And so I'll be looking at that too. But I do got one more thing to say, and I'm going to go ahead. I just wanted to hop on. Because like the different divisions and the content styles and topics and all that stuff, one way or another, it'll eventually relate to each other. So like if something going on outside of the community, we'll be able to see dynamics from it inside the community by proximity. But also something that you said earlier just rang so true, and it was such a powerful message. And I just wanted to make sure that didn't go over nobody's head. The thing that you said about loyalty was pretty much you was talking about loyalty to your sector and where you started. That loyalty and that's very important, and that message rings true more than just on YouTube. Always be loyal to your people, be loyal to your friends, be loyal to your family, be loyal to your love, be loyal to your community. You
And
know,
that's all I'm saying. That's all I want. I want my sector to be more well-rounded than what they used to be. I remember a time where
they
people
are.
really enjoy a little roasting and a little gagging and a little dragging. But I also remember the time where people would come, even when you ain't talking about roasting, gagging, and dragging. What
Yeah.
happened to that?
Well, maybe that's the thing. Maybe they're starting to branch off a little bit more and it's growing and it's making you feel like y'all better not forget where y'all came from. You feel like mother hen in the den. I didn't see now. Y'all about to be strolling on all these sectors. Don't forget where you came from because you're going to need that. It's like growing up in the house in a certain kind of way. It teaches you to be a fighter. You see what I'm saying? So being
Right.
in beef streets will prepare you for any other sector on YouTube, just as much as being on what I believe is the real black sector, which I thought I was a part of. So I'm wondering, well, who's these motherfuckers that y'all dragging? Because I feel like y'all my cousins. So it's just retarded to me. But I still gravitate to individual ones because of y'all channel and y'all content and y'all TV stations, because I consume black media.
Well, Rissiful, if you don't agree, then click the link or put something in the chat that we can understand. I'm giving you an opportunity to voice your opinion. I ain't got no call-in line, so you're gonna have to hit the link or type it in the chat.
Well, hello,
I'm just about
everybody.
my people and I'm about the B sector. If that's what they're gonna call us, the B sector, okay, that's what I'm about. I don't mind going on nobody else's channel or in their area and learning about them. But don't get so caught up that you forget about home. Because home is where you're gonna run your ass back to when you get dragged the fuck over because you over there putting yourself in situations that you never should have put yourself in the first place.
And look, this is the last thing for real, I swear. So now, hi to everybody in the chat because I see a lot of familiar people. Hi, y'all. Love you guys. But guess what? Now, do I not? Now, you know me. Everybody don't, but you know me. I not drag racists and drag race traders, coons, and sellouts? I drag them just as hard as y'all drag each other.
That's what the hell we should be trying to drag them types, but we do fight in fight, and that's fine. I
No,
just
that's fine.
noticed
I don't
that
like
this
that's a
sector
problem.
seemed like they so desperate to go run to somebody else, and it makes me mad because I'm like, damn, it's okay to go support, and it's even okay if you want to click a link and talk to people, but damn, don't get to inserting yourself in them. It's just like you coming into a family and you trying to jump on one of the cousins. All are supposed to jump your ass when that happens.
And is everybody supposed to like the same people and hate the same people in the beef sector?
Hell no, because a lot of people don't even like half of these. I know a lot of people that I'm cool with don't like each other. Okay, my bad, Rooster. You said I've been typing my opinion, Lady Nick. I said these two different sectors. Just because we are black doesn't mean that we are one sector. We have our own histories, and
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I've been. Hey,
I get that.
we got our own history, and sometimes I just feel like we run over to other people's channels and we try to get so involved in their business, we forget about our own. And we also got to remember, you can't go up in them people's house and think you can go in there with your opinions and changing things, and you can't jump rank over there. Ain't
Mm-hmm.
nobody gonna come over here and jump no rank. You can't go over there and jump rank.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to go to another sector and have a good time, then go have a good time. I goes over there and have a wonderful time sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't never jumped down and nobody chat over there and started telling them, putting my opinion and 2 cents into it because I
Mm-hmm.
do not know the history of what they got going on over there. I don't know them people history. I would be a fool to go over there and jump in they shit like that. No, I gotta sit back. I gotta learn the history. I gotta know what led up to this, what led up to that. I don't go into unknown territories and start having no goddamn opinion.
I know that's right.
Go enjoy the content, get you a key, the fuck key, and shut what we like to call the fuck up.
Okay. And I feel like you need to get old nasty piece on a shirt, honey, because you was an old nasty piece, honey. Okay, I feel like you should put that. Everybody say that now because of you.
Oh, you know they don't like to give me my credit around here, baby. They think, they'll take all of my damn sayings and wham my honey, but I don't never get no shout out to Lady Nika or none of that. And I don't expect to, because here's the thing, Yusuf. It don't matter who come in this sector. You ain't never going to be able to change that I am Lady Nika and I'm one of the pioneers over here.
Absolutely. And I'm glad to know you. Thank you so much for letting me come up, though. I do like everybody, though. And if y'all see me in your chat, it's not because of no beef or no recent stories, because I saw your notification and I'm trying to support. And I like y'all on your channel. I like your delivery, your style, or I'm figuring it out because I heard about you or saw you over here. So, I don't know what to say, but I know y'all all welcome on my motherfucking channel. And I talk about real shit that fucking matters and bring your ass. That's all I got to say.
And I sure in the hell do be over there. I may not always drop down, but I'm in there. I'm listening to what you're talking about a lot of time. And cry later. Please don't come carrying no bones. Because, baby, I don't give a fuck. I said what the fuck I said. I said take care of home first. And if that makes me want to have a gang mentality, then I'll have a gang mentality. But that's some ignorant ass shit for anybody to say that I have a gang mentality, because I'm encouraging the people of the B sector to not get so involved in history that you do not know about. Learn it. Know it.
Girl,
then if you want to stick your toe in them people business, then you stick your toe in them people business. But don't go over there getting in them people damn business and then they fuck you up and then you feel some kind of way.
Ain't nothing wrong with a gang mentality sometime. And all of this stuff, regardless of sector, is meant to be psychoanalyzed in one way or other so that how we can all be better people. Calling out all this shit and being nosy and all that, don't let it be in vain. Let it be because we're teaching each other how to be better and separating right from wrong. So that's why
you have some excellent content over there, Yusuf. I appreciate people like you because you give me. Sometimes I piggybacked off of what you're saying, and that's what we used to do over here. But hold on 1 minute, because baby, I got to slip into Lady Nika mode real quick.
Okay.
I thought VS was the pioneer of the B sector. Sorry, Lady Nika, I didn't know you pioneered the B sector. Baby, I was here before it was a B sector. Okay. Before there was a B sector, I was right over here. So, yes, I am one of the pioneers of this sector.
Lady Nika and James Caldwell and much love from KY and some other people that I just can't think of right now, but that's where I remember all of y'all.
See, that right there go to show you, and that ain't no, I'm not calling you out, Vaseline and spatula. I'm just letting you know. See, you didn't know the history. Before there was a B sector, I was right here. Okay? I was right here. I was here when there was a thing called Blab. We didn't have YouTube streaming capabilities at that time. So on Friday nights, when all of the content creators wanted to go over and have panel discussions or woo bang, we went to Blab. I was there.
That's right.
I was there when we used to do TV show reviews over here all the time. I was here when we used to do tag videos all the time.
Some reviews got tens of thousands of views, Lady Nika.
Okay, get into it. So the lady ain't new. And I'm not taking anything away from VS because she came and did what she had to do. But I am a pioneer over here.
You know my favorite story time of yours. I told you the last time I was here, and I'll tell you again, my favorite story time from Lady Nika was when them neighbors, dumb white neighbors, was trying to act like they was ganging up on her son because their white daughter neighbor was missing, and he was like, I was not with her. Honey, when I tell you you was locked and fucking ready.
Cause I don't play that bullshit. Don't come to
Locked
my
and
town
ready.
like that.
I'll never forget that story. Locked, cock, and loaded, and all I could visualize was you on the porch with a Uzi and a rocking chair.
Baby, I came up in this house and went up in that closet to that pink box, and peace was still around my place. They got the fuck on.
That's what you said in the video too. I
Okay? And
remember.
that's what I meant. So
Hey,
that was all I was saying tonight. I'm not trying to have a gang mentality. I'm just reminding you of where your home is. And see, if you just got here 2-3 years ago, then you ain't gonna understand what the fuck I'm talking about. I ain't talking about the people that's been here maybe 2, 3, 4 years at the most. Baby, I was here before it was a B sector. Okay?
steady,
And
steady,
that's why
steady.
I'm so passionate about this area of YouTube, because I was here. I've seen the evolution of this sector into what is now called the B sector. I was here before it was called the B sector.
All right, I know I keep saying I'm gonna say one more thing, and I'm not gonna get involved
Baby,
in it.
talk if you want to. That's what the channel is open for today.
Cause y'all know I could drag somebody too, like, cause I do see Sammy Dizzle saying a lot of these dudes know how to attach themselves to black women to gain clout and validity. That's the name of the game, and I think they're absolutely right about that. And I hope they're being genuine when they're saying that, and not disingenuously trying to say that as if they're referring to me. Because I'm the last one that you could talk about. I know exactly what kind of dudes you talk about, and I can't stand them. And so, that's why I can agree with you for saying that. And I know you ain't talking to me though, because you don't even know. You feel me? I listen to black women and what they're actually saying in their grievances, unlike people possibly like yourself. They actually listen. All these years and decades, black women have been complaining their grievances to black men because they still see us in a position of authority and able to even do so. Oh, black woman. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't mean no offense to you, and we can agree to disagree. That's what I love to do. Think deep and get into it and agree to disagree. But one thing that I'm not is a panderer. That's one thing I'm not as a panderer. I have years of history to prove it and show it. I'm actually very passionate because I come from a black womb. And as a black creation, I get resistance and all types of S from my own community. Okay. I see how do we respond to one another, but not to outside threats. So I'm a little bit of a revolutionary, and my passion is geared differently than those types of coons that you speaking of. But I can't stand them either.
I know that's right. You better talk that shit.
Hmm.
Let them know real quick.
All right, let me drop
Mhm.
down. Love you, Lika. Peace out
Love
to
you
you,
too,
brother.
baby.
Purple hearts, honey.
Purple horse always.
All right.
But that was all I'm trying to say to y'all. I'm not trying to make y'all not go abroad, because you got to grow. And the only way you can grow is you got to get out of your comfort zone. But don't get so comfortable in someone else's home that you forget where you belong. And damn sure don't go over into someone else's home where they got established situations going on and think you can insert yourself into it, because you need to know both sides of the spectrum. When I say know the history, I'm not talking about know the history of just the side you like. You got to learn everything. That what y'all get over here all the time and tell people, new people. I seen y'all do it. Y'all have told new people, you don't know nothing about us over here. You don't know, it's a history with that. That's no different than what I'm saying to you right here, right now, tonight. Today was a lot. Today was a lot, and it really made me feel some kind of way, because we can beat up our own, but don't be so quick to allow other people to beat up your own. Don't let other people beat up your cousin just because your cousin fucked up. You beat your cousin up, but other people can't come and do it. If you come in here and you go against the moderators down there, them wonderful people in blue down there, you know what I do? Go the fuck off. And I ain't talking about just if you do it to the people in blue when I'm live and the den is open. If I see you abroad, I'm going to get your ass. Because we had a new bitch come in here and thought she was gonna say something about my moderator in another chat and thought I was gonna let that hoe live. I don't give a fuck what you say to me, because see, what you saying to me don't mean a motherfucking thing. You cannot fuck with what's already been established, bitch. But what you're not gonna do is disrespect my people. I bangs, baby. I woo and bang when it comes to those people in blue. I take care of home first. And that just is what the fuck it is. And that was all I wanted to say. I wanted to know, do you guys realize now what I was saying about let's just go over and support and not insert? That was the message I gave y'all weeks, months ago when the Clydevia thing happened. I told y'all, I said, let's go support, but don't call yourself inserting yourself somewhere else. You can go and grow. You can go grow. I ain't trying to stop nobody from growing. But what I'm talking about is don't go over there thinking you know something and jump your ass in them people's shit and then you get fucked up. That's right. Sniff and sip. That's what you need to do. Sniff and sip. Hold on. Right to be. Oh, girl, let me add you to the stream. Sniff and sip. Hold on. You got feedback.
Can you hear? Is it better now?
Yeah, it's better. What's going on, baby? What's going on?
Hello, happy Sunday. Well, Monday.
Happy Sunday, baby.
I know you. I heard you say, because I wrote it back. I heard you wrote it back. I wrote it back, and I heard you say that we already know what's going on. I don't. Can you just tell me where to start?
What's going on? What happened today?
Yeah, you said a lot was going on, but I had to work today, so I missed everything.
Oh, well, apparently something happened with Miss Deidre over in the black sector. She fell out with the people that she was, I guess she had made friends with them, was moderating or whatever. Anyway, something happened and it caused a divide with them. And I watched that, how those people stuck with that man ZX against her. And that's what I was trying to tell them. When the shit hit the fan, them people stuck together. That man got off of Brianna's panel and his girls were still there defending the honor. That's all. Okay. And what I was saying is, take care of your home. It's okay to go abroad and support other people, but you're going to always fuck up when you go insert yourself somewhere without knowing the history and the true intentions of what others have for you. You can have good intentions, but the people you're dealing with might not have good intentions.
Well, I like the advice that I often hear in this area, which is stay off the phones. And I was in his chat months ago, not too many months ago, but a couple months ago. It was the day that he modded her up, and he asked the other ladies if he could mod her up and how they felt about it. And they said they were cool with it, except for Ness. They were kind of going back and forth. But I was there when he modded her up that day, and they gave me the impression that they talked on the phone behind the scenes anyways. And I was like, why are y'all, you don't even know them, because he had just, come over at that time. So I didn't think it was going to go very well. And all the women that were there that day were already in the black sector. They were already his supporters. So why would they not stick with him if they have a divide?
You got a point there. I was reading a comment down there. It's the fact that we let the wrong people in the beef sector. Everybody scream beef sector, ain't beef sector. Girl, if you don't fucking say that shit, girl, you better. And by the way, hey, serious. But if you don't fucking say it, you better. Hey, Mimi, what you got to say, girl? Did you get what I was saying, Mimi?
I had tried to take off the Bluetooth. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I was trying to fix my sound. What did you say?
I was saying that it's okay to go and visit other areas of YouTube. I have no problem with that. I have a problem when we allow anybody to infiltrate our area. I have a problem when we go insert ourselves in other people's business and we don't know what the history of it is, and then it comes back to bite us. Sometimes it's okay to sniff and sip.
Yeah, or speculate or watch it and get the key. But once you start inserting yourself, same thing. Like, I don't understand why people think they can go over there and do what they don't want people to come over here doing. Because we have people that come over here from other places and they don't quite know what's going on. They don't know the history or nothing, and then they insert themselves. So I had kind of felt kind of bad for y'all. My goodness, I had kind of felt bad, a little bad for her, but then I thought like, I wonder how foolish does she feel after attacking Tracy for this man to turn around and find out that this man and his moderators been thinking she was crazy, been not really seeing it for her. I want this to be a lesson to Deidre that you need to stop doing shit like that. If two people want to be and you cool with them people, that should be your cue to shut the fuck up. That should be your cue to stay the fuck away and stay the fuck out. Now, had he been beefing with a person that she didn't like and she got in, that would be fine. But she was actually cool with Tracy. Caping for her was even attacking Brianna and Rita and all type of people for Tracy. And then she turned around and turned on Tracy for this guy, and this guy essentially threw her away. It's like, girl, like, I don't know. It's kind of like my daddy used to say, yeah, y'all can fight amongst yourselves, but the real fight should be out there on the street with people that's not in your family. Why would you turn on somebody that's from your sector or somebody that's in a whole nother sector? You don't know their history, and it basically came back to bite her in the ass. But I agree with everything you said, Nika. Like, don't be going over there into these people's area and trying to infiltrate and insert yourself in it, because it's gonna always bite you in your ass, because they're gonna stick with their people and you're gonna be on the outs. And you done came over here and then turned on people over here for him. So now you at a place where do you go? And you let that man put you in that position.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. I didn't like that shit today. I didn't. Even though it was a lesson learned, it didn't feel good to me. Cause it don't matter if I like you or not. If you somebody that's been over here, then I just I don't like seeing my people get jumped on like that. And I watched those women just wear her ass out tonight. But these are the same people that you thought were your family.
Wow.
But that's what they call themselves over there, a family.
So they went over there and wore her out basically for him.
Yeah, and then he
Is that
came
what
over
you're
on
saying?
this side, got on Brianna panel, and did it some more.
Oh, see, I didn't get to see the rest of that. Well, that's what you get for going in another sector. That sectors are like big families, dysfunctional but still a family. We know each other. We know each other's history. You went to another sector, and then now they over there tearing your ass up. You should have stayed with your people.
And he ain't
You
gonna
you should have.
stop doing it because he said if she keep talking, he gonna keep talking. And he talking about
I heard
recording.
him say that he was done with her when he heard her imitating Rita's son, which I have always adored Didi, but I did not know that she did that. And if she's listening, I want her to know that she is very deplorable and despicable for mocking and making fun of Baby J. And
See, I didn't know that she did that.
I didn't either, but it's a special place in hell for people like that. And I couldn't believe she did that. And she absolutely owes her a fucking apology expeditiously. I'm trying to see what pump on my car. I have $10 on pump six.
Because here's the thing. Sometimes people over here that made mistakes because we all human. We
Mm,
all make mistakes sometimes. But
we do.
I ain't never went nowhere and shitted on my people. And then when I needed them, they wasn't there for me. I ain't like this shit today. I just didn't like that. I watched that man got his shit together over there. I don't know her. I don't know him or his people. But what I do know is those women, they showed up and showed out for him. Whether he instructed them to do it or not, they did it. Them women
And
was over here woo banging for that
but
man.
Nika, what's so funny is she was one of those women before she fell out with him. She was going and going after people for him. She went out. She caked so hard for Tracy. Tracy was her number one fucking girl. After her and Five was over, Tracy was her girl. She supported Tracy. She blindly followed Tracy. Everything Tracy did, if Tracy put when Tracy did what she did to Brianna, which I love Tracy. I tell her the truth. Pissed me the fuck off. I thought it was ridiculous and stupid. You inserted yourself in shit because you just wanted to be in some shit, and I thought it was some bullshit coming from her because she's been done that way so many fucking times. Where because it was the trendy thing to do to jump on the Tracy that people jumped on, and when she did it to Brianna, I was turned off. But then to turn around see that to turn around and see Deidre joining in and doing that to Bree when Bree never did nothing to her, it was just beyond me. But it's
We
like
can't hear you now, Mimi.
down. She turned on him for this man because y'all was flirting, and she was one of those women. But had the women woo bang for him and going against her, she was one of those women that woo bang for him and went against her friend Tracy. So basically, this is just a prime example of watch how you are essentially doing to she was doing to other people when she was defending that man.
Yeah, he did a lot of fuck shit today, baby. I mean, he wore her out. Now they said that she started it. I don't know who started it. All I know is if it was ever any mutual respect, it didn't have to go that far. I can't tell
Right.
nobody how to fight, but I just didn't think it needed to go that far. And it just made me feel like, damn. So, what did we learn today?
Right. I'm happy I didn't see that you're talking about because, I already felt the way about how he was calling her an idiot and a whore and stuff. Like, I don't care. I'm not part of this VX guy. I don't like him. He's not my cup of tea. He seemed like somebody that I wouldn't be interested in watching.
I don't know him,
By
and
the
I've
way,
always stayed away from him because I don't know
he
him, and I ain't never took the time to really get to know him. Now the ladies, I did watch one of their panel discussions last night. They were talking about something totally different. They were talking about entertainment stuff, but I just didn't know. It just was weird. It's just weird. I don't know. I don't like this shit, bro. I'm not with it. I ain't with that. I don't like it when I don't like how it happened. I don't like all the releasing of the personals that they share with one another. I just didn't think that. I don't know. I don't like that. I ain't like none of that shit.
Was
and then
Deidre
it
on the
seems
panel when this happened?
Yeah, Deidre was on Bree panel tonight. They were arguing and talking, and child, they were talking about who gave who money. Cash out receipts was shown. Deidre said she got $100 that came out that they said that she only received like 50. Oh, it was just it was a whole lot of bullshit. And then he's saying he got recordings on her, things that she was saying to him on the phone. He's gonna release them. I'm like, girl.
But did they say
depending on
what sparked this split to begin with? Did they even say that?
It supposedly started over somebody named Cynthia Rose. He called somebody named Cynthia Rose his baby girl, and Deidre had questions because I guess she may have liked him or he liked her, whatever the fuck. He was calling her his baby mama.
but he said the thing that made it completely a wrap, it was over for him and he found out that she imitated and mocked that baby. That's what
Yeah, but
he
you didn't
said.
tell her though that they wasn't fucking with her no more. They just pulled out. Like, I guess from what I'm
Without,
understanding, he
yes.
he pulled out as far as like they were everybody seemingly well they said they unsubscribed and they just wasn't going to her chat anymore and he wasn't answering her text messages. That's what he said. Now there's a lot of videos and I'm just simply not going out there watching all them goddamn videos. I'm not doing it.
Oh no, you gave me a great recap. I was watching because now it makes sense. I was watching Jay Wilson earlier, and he was talking about he was like making up songs about breaking up and making up, and of course I was jumping in writing some songs down too, but I didn't know what he was talking about. So now what you are saying makes sense. Oh, okay, all right. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm about to go back in the chat and listen. Yeah, I didn't know what happened and how it started. So thank you.
Yeah, it was, girl. It was supposed to be. They communicated offline. It
Yeah.
looked like, but the text messages that he showed today, it was a lot of times she was communicating and he wasn't answering her, or when he was answering her, they were very, like very to the point. It wasn't like he was very engaging in the
Right.
conversations. Those are the ones he showed. Now on her end, she say he like her, he wants her, and he's mad because she left. He said she can't leave what was already gone.
Do they live in the same city?
No, she's on the West Coast, and I think he on the East Coast.
I am tired of these internet loves.
Watching them two lovebirds fight.
I ain't never knew that people actually start having them feelings on YouTube. I've been on YouTube for a while. I ain't never had no romantic feelings or now people. I've had men, I done had men say things to me. I get complimented, but it don't be like. It's just when I'm online. When I get online, they tell me I'm pretty, or they call me, be in my inbox and stuff like that. I don't even pay that no attention. But then again, I got a man. You see what I'm saying? So ain't no man on no online gonna ever get in my head like that. I don't fuck around like that. I didn't know that this is what we do on here. I ain't never looked at YouTube. Brings a lot of things, but a dating site, it never was for me. I don't want no dick on YouTube. I ain't never wanted no dick off YouTube, and I ain't think that no other woman wanted dick off of this damn thing. Fuck.
Yeah, he one of the first men that showed.
You'd be surprised.
Great men that showed up, right?
Girl, I ain't never thought this was no dating site. Now I believe that he said enough. Now this is my belief. I think he did lead her on. Yeah. I believe he led her on. But at the same
why would he give up money?
I think he led her on, but at the same time, you led her on. Why didn't you just tell her from the gate that y'all really didn't like her that much? Because he said he found her entertaining.
Yeah.
Well, you don't.
They were both too embarrassed to admit the truth.
Ain't no man gonna tell me I'm no goddamn baby mama, and then gonna sit up and tell me I found you entertaining. But we always had a side eye on you. That's not right.
I don't know. That's not.
The one video I watched, he was smooth talking Ness, her, and the other couple ladies on the panel. And it was the one with Dory was on there. Dory was on there too. And he was smooth talking all of them. It went totally left, because then that's when Dory tried to fight with the other ladies. They tried to jump Dory too. So it gets real over there. They get a straight man, and these women lose their mind. They better go outside, take a deep breath.
I don't know, because that shit was weird to me. I just didn't like that. I'm like, you kind of led her on to feel like you liked her. But if you didn't like her like that, why didn't you just shut that down in the beginning? That way we never had to get to that point.
Right. Yeah, I've been on YouTube for going on 10 years. And I started off just as a content creator, but I just uploaded very little videos. When I was on YouTube, you couldn't go live. So it was like a big shock to see this, how YouTube grew once it started going live. And I was like, where all these black people come from? So all y'all started flooding my algorithm, and I subscribe. Every now and then I'll come out and say something, but I try to kind of not be a reclusive. But people, you just gotta be careful because you online. So a lot of people on here look at this as like a big fantasy world to them. They can take on a different personality. They can make up lies. They can live out the life that they always dreamed of. And to a degree, they feel like they don't have to be responsible until they get doxed or popped. But yeah, I just take it with a grain of salt, and I just love people. So I'm just kind of pretty much a respectful observer. But every now and then, You know, when the spirit opens up me and be like, go on in and say something, I will. But you know, I really cut for you, Lady Nika. You know, you from where my people from. Uh,
Oh, thank
from New
you.
Orleans. I know you're not in New Orleans, but yeah, cause I'm like, girl, you love that purple. I said, girl, we some purple people eaters around here, cause I love me some purple too.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
always like you, cause you keep it 100, you keep it a buck. So yeah, as I to come up and show you love. You the very only one that I've ever pulled up and hit the link on. I'm very leery, and that's
Oh,
very
thank
rare
you
that I
so
do that.
much.
Very, very, very rare that I do that, and it wasn't planned. So I was like, you'll probably be more than likely be the one and only that I do that.
Thank you. That means a lot. See, that warmed my heart. It warms my
Oh,
heart.
thank
It
you,
really does. I
cuz.
appreciate that.
Thank
I really do appreciate
you,
that.
cuz. Yes, you know, I always drop in and give you little encouragements because I think you're a beautiful woman, and I'm glad you got your little grill hooked up because that's pretty. I like that, and I just see, you know, I've just seen, you know, some people take a turn for the worse in this sector, and some people trying to improve themselves. I think it's real messed up what happened to Rita though, because it just wasn't cool what that lady Deirdre did. You know, I don't know if she's suffering from PTSD and she feel like she's a narcissist and maybe feel like everybody's out to get her, or she feel like she can see, you know what I'm saying, through these YouTube chats. But you know what I'm saying, I just really feel bad for Rita and what's going on with her. I just pray that it all works out, because girls just going poke baby just going through it. Poke
Yeah,
child.
it's a lot, but she gonna be all right. I'm gonna tell you, if you build you a solid support system, you hear me say this all the time. I'm surrounded by so much love. I don't feel the hate. And I know
Already.
everybody don't see it for the lady, but
Facts.
I don't feel it because I have
Yeah.
so many people that really appreciate my efforts here on the YT, and they can see my heart and they can see my growth, that I'm surrounded by so much love. I don't feel none of this hate. When a bitch says something to me, she talking to herself.
Yeah,
And I'm
you
gonna
can
tell you,
tell when somebody
return.
genuine and real. Yeah, you can tell. You can tell. You can see the BS, and you can tell when somebody genuine and real. And I mean, you down to earth and genuine and real. I wouldn't have never pulled up because, like I said, I don't never pull up from nobody. I don't never bite the link. But I'm like, you just too real, Nika.
And it took, yeah, I wasn't always, for the people that's new to me in this chat, I need y'all to understand this is what change does to you. I wasn't always like this,
I know we
but
got to grow together.
it got so much easier when I just took the veil off and was simply me on here. Flaws and all. And I'm gonna tell you how I feel, even if how I feel may offend you. I'm gonna tell you how I feel, even if how I feel may make me look kind of crazy sometimes. I'm a people person, and today to see what happened with Miss Deidre, it hurt me.
Yeah, I really feel bad for her too, because I'm like, the poor lady got to be going through something. I mean, I know people that come out of the army and the military be suffering from PTSD, but I really did feel sorry for her. You know, I was like,
I ain't like
on the
that
first,
because it was
like,
like she
no,
was up there
no.
and he had those women all around her and him. And I know what that must feel like because you liked him. You really liked him
Yeah,
at one point.
and
And
he
for him
liked
now
her
to be calling
too.
you hookers and shit, nah,
Yeah.
girl.
And he
Okay,
liked her too. I believe he was being turned on by all that, you know, because, you know, we old heads. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like, they both was dancing around the issue, but I can tell that really hurt her, especially when that other lady came up. She just left. I wasn't expecting for her to leave, but it's like her heart dropped in her stomach and she was just gone. I was like, Lord, make a way.
yeah,
It was bad.
but he comes across as somebody to me who will lie about liking a woman. I mean, that's just the vibe that I got. When I saw the couple times I seen him on whose panel was he on when they realized that chick was not Nina. And the way he tried to smooth talk that, and let me send you some money. I want to take care of you because you was wronged. He just gives me that vibe. Like, I'll say whatever I gotta say to get in your head, to get what I want. And I don't mesh well with those type of men. But
the girl,
that's how he came across to me. I was not impressed. But also the first time he was on Jay Wilson channel, a lot of people followed him over here, and they were saying, "Oh, he's just trying to get the women. He's over in this sector for the women." They kept saying it, like, "Oh, he just wants the women. He wants the women supporters, the women followers. That's how he gets his money." So I think that's the thing. But going back to what you said, LadyNyca, it's okay to support other people, but you don't kick your family members in the face because you done met a new man. You know, and that seems like that's what happens, because when the man dumping you, whose shoulder you gonna cry on? Because that's what I want to know. Who does she still have over here that is that she links up with? I don't watch her that often. So who's still her support?
Still got Raw.
Who is
her
it?
diplomats over there. Raw Be Privilege is her girl. They got a real friendship, and her moderators and stuff like that. And I don't treat her no different than what I always have treated her. I'm gonna still be respectful. I went over there and checked on her tonight, but I couldn't. I didn't listen to her voice and tell she wasn't okay, and that bothered me, so I left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I just don't like that. I don't like people to get their feelings hurt, and I don't like people to get drugged like that.
I would feel some kind of way if a nigga gave me $50 and said I was entertaining. I mean, that's like you know what I'm saying. You trying to shoot your shot. You know what I'm saying? So,
but they pass money back and forth as content creator. All of them, even over here, they pass money back and forth.
I ain't never done that.
It doesn't mean I'm trying to get your panties dropped. They do that.
I don't know. I just feel like it was.
But you know, the best way to get money out of somebody is give them a little money. Let me give you $50. You'll give 100.
Yeah, but I feel like he really had some. He really had some feelings toward her, but he probably just didn't know how to say that he didn't want to pursue, or he wasn't really all that interesting. You know, he was an alpha male. He would have known what he wanted. He just, you know, they don't play around. But you know, I just feel like he hurt that woman's feelings, man. I felt so bad for her.
Sounds like it. I'm gonna go back and watch it.
Sounded like a pimp, baby. It sounded like a pimp.
Yes. I'm telling you, the day I watched him, when Dory was on there and Ness was on there and Deidre came up, and it was a couple other people, I'm not sure. The day I watched him, he talked to all of them the same way. Very smooth, like, yeah, I got you. You know, what do you think, ladies? It's all about you. It's your decision. Do you want to welcome her in? I really want to mod her up, but it's up to you. I'm not going to mod her up unless you guys give her the go ahead. What's your vote? You matter. That's how he was talking. And the ladies was like, yeah, okay. One lady jumped up there out of nowhere, jumped on Dory for having her Cash App as her name. That ended up being a whole thing. And I was just like, listen to how he talked. He was smooth with it. But then again, but the first time I saw him was on Jay Wilson channel, and I know he got a nasty side. So I was shocked that he was talking to the women so sweet. I was shocked about that, because I was like, no, I saw the other side first.
I think that lady need help, though. I don't think she's wrapped. You know what I'm saying? She probably got some mental issues. You know, I just got a soft heart for anybody. I try to look for the good in everybody. You know what I'm saying? Even though I still don't agree with what she did to Rita, and I think she should call them folks down there at that office and rescind what she did and tell them that she had a mental breakdown, because that's exactly what I believe happened. That she had a mental breakdown and that she just randomly attacked someone. She need to tell them people that, because she could say, you know, is she in the army? She probably suffered from PTSD. She really needs to do that, because that was wrong for her to do that to Rita. When you call CPS on people, that's something very serious. That sticks in your record, even if they don't find anything. So you don't want nobody to have no reason to come and, you know, to be all up in your business like that. That ain't right.
Well,
I ain't never seen her do none of that, no boy.
I really do. I hope she grows from this. I hope this is a learning lesson, and for her to focus on what she got going on her channel. It's okay to help others, but always take care of home first, you know. And I
Yeah,
mean, home
that's
being
true.
her home base, her channel. Damn all of that.
Yeah.
I
Well, I
can't
Yeah.
say
want to
that he
know.
100% wrong because I mean, to be honest with you, he's being who he is.
Yeah.
My first interaction, well, my first time seeing him interact was on Jay Wilson, and he was over there cussing and clowning and going ham. So
Exactly.
that's what I've always remembered. When I
Exactly.
see him being nice, I'm like, who the hell is
He
that?
was so disrespectful. Yep. Yep.
What?
I
He
don't know the man
always
though. I know he let me
he
come in
always
the
on the
chat
100.
today, and I appreciate that. So I'm not gonna disrespect him and dog him out because he did allow me to be in his chat today, and his moderators were very nice and welcoming me to his chat.
Oh, well, that's
I'm not gonna
good.
disrespect him. I'm
Right.
just gonna say that I did. You know, I'm very weary of him. I don't know what his intentions are, and like I said, your first impression is the one people gonna really remember
Yes.
the most. You know what I'm saying? And my first impression, my first introduction to him was him going the fuck off on Jay Wilson channel. I had never watched him before then. So then when I see him being Mr. Lover man and sweet and kind, I'm like, well, wait a minute, what's up with that? I don't know. My spirit says no.
Yeah, you some don't feel right in your spirit. Yeah, I know that what you mean by that feeling. Yeah.
And he may
Some
feel that same way about me because the devil know who to fuck with. And I'm not saying he's devil. I'm just saying spirit. You know,
in general.
spirit.
Yeah.
Maybe he sees that I'm not the one, and I ain't mad. I ain't mad at the fact that he ain't never dropped down in my chat. I ain't mad at all. I dropped in his because shit was going on, and I wanted to see what was going on. And like I said, much respect to him because he allowed me to come into his home, and his people treated me with nothing but respect and kindness. For that, I am grateful and I appreciate that. But like wanting to get to know him, I'm good.
Yeah. Well, I always tell people
I do want to know if he if because we don't know this sector, like you were saying earlier, LadyNyca, you don't know the history, you don't know any background. I want to know, and I probably will never get the answer. Has this happened with other women? But on his side, I mean, we won't know. She's the first one I think I've heard over here, right? So
yeah, she the first, but I think I heard Cookie saying tonight over on Brianna's channel that he has had similar instances, and I didn't know that he had any interactions with Claudiva too.
I knew that because he I heard him the way he was he talked pretty bad about her, and I heard him dragging her.
Yeah,
I ain't know. Tonight was the first time I heard about it. Was that yeah, Rissiful say, yeah, I saw, okay, I know I'd heard Cookie say tonight that this wasn't his first time with females getting attached to him, and he doing what he do.
Okay.
Every time I see that old head, he be
and
turned.
I think Clyde was one of them, if I'm not mistaken, because I just remember somebody saying this. I think that she was one of them.
Hold on, y'all, because I don't know what's back here.
I hope that's her or him, because they had
he can come and talk to me. I want to know shit. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't dog him out. He didn't dog me out.
What I'm asking,
you ain't saying nothing.
Right, because what I'm asking is, has he had this attachment from other women before? Not necessarily did he mistreat other women. I just want to know if other women have been attached on this level before.
It depends on if he, how he run his game, how he spit his game. Most, how a lot of women, we women ourselves, we could be vulnerable in some ways. And you got some men that study women that can pick up on that and know what to target. So it just all depends on the women he run across. He taking his chance.
I ain't gonna tear him up. All right. Hi, Lady Nika.
Okay, okay. Hi,
Yeah,
Miss CP.
yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
You probably don't remember me from way back, but I was in Spilly Boys chat, and I drifted over to that guy's chat. And you said he was very courteous to you. He knows how to turn on the charm, but that's about it. Yeah. He doxed me. See, he has this thing. He demands loyalty from his mods. So once you mod for him, you cannot freely go out to other areas. I started last year about June in this chat, and June. No, that's my birthday, August. And I wasn't the first one, but every female, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know much about Gigi, but and I can't really say I like her because I don't know her. But I didn't like the fact that she was being ganged up on by two people, which was Nikki and ZX. Regardless of what happened, it should have been one-on-one. Twice I tried to get on the channel, but on the panel, but I guess I wasn't excited enough. So, Bree didn't let me up, even though two other people. She let me on the panel, but
Sorry.
yeah, but she let two other people up. I guess she didn't want to hear what I had to say. But I'm telling you, this is not new. Go look at when you got time. He put a video out on me. It's called Fifi the Crackhead Prostitute. Now, yes, I did use crack. I got clean September the 17th, 1990. And the reason it came out was because there were individuals in the chat struggling with addiction, and I came out to tell them I would try to help them and connect them with people because they were from an area that I had grown up in. So, and also it's nothing to hide. That's who I used to be. I've been clean. Well, it'll be 31 years in a few days, but I no longer really counted. I didn't think about how long it had been until he put that video up. Now, I never prostituted. I was a healthcare professional, thank God. And I did not hit a financial bottom because I could go and work through the nursing agency, get paid, and I can go out and buy my own shit. So I told him I ain't have no problem him calling me a crackhead. I had a problem with him lying, saying that I prostituted. No one. Now, it never happened. See, he would tell enough of the truth to get you interested. Then he start piling on his lies. Lady Nika, you're smart, and I don't think it's going to take long for you. Because if the first time, and I told Brianna, the first time you disagree with him, he's going to be making all kind of fat, black bitches, hookers video. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope. Oops.
Oh, we just over here. Hold on 1 minute.
True.
One man, TV.
Hey, what's up with you ladies? How you ladies doing tonight?
I'm well. It's somebody else here. One man, Dan TV.
I don't know who that is.
I just came up to say
he could be one of his troll accounts.
No,
I don't care.
Can you hear me?
I mean, after he doxed me, what else?
I can hear you.
I'm not a troll.
I can hear you.
Okay, like I said, after he doxed me, that was it. That's what I tell I tell people to protect their identity. You can opt out of any of them agencies to give up your information. Any of them. You got to write. Call them. You can do it online most of the time. But he is a liar. He even had, I'm 65. He had enough nerve to even say, I wanted to have sex with him. When I got a real man that's not a diabetic and his team works. Unlike
wait a minute now. No doxing.
That's not his real name.
Oh
So how is that
Lord.
doxing? Saying he has a diabetic penis.
Oh God,
Everybody,
you
oh,
twice.
Oh, I ain't
yeah,
never
Oh.
heard
that's
of
not
that.
his real name. No, that's the motorcycle he got. And
His motorcycle is called diabetic penis.
no, no,
Yeah.
no, it's a
I know what you're talking
ZX
about.
1400.
Oh wow. Woo. Forgive me for
Uh,
laughing.
but yeah,
Forgive me for
so the reason, like I said, he did not want me going to other chats, and that's when I said, "I'm tell me where to go." So I went where I want, and one day I went back, and he told me, pretty much my time was up. I said, "Bye." Now, when I was left,
what?
because the females or the people that stay with him for so long, they pretty much can't move because nobody wants to be bothered with them because they dox you, they will swat you, all kind of stuff. So but he gonna come across and he's gonna lie and say he didn't and this. He even said the same thing. Remember when he said that I don't know if you saw the Deidre's Gigi, whatever interview, he said they suspected her from the beginning and they didn't trust her. That's the same story. The exact same part. That portion is what he said
Mm,
about me. Um,
mm,
yeah. So he said I wanted to sleep with him. Um, even well, I ain't gonna say that. But anyway, the reason, another thing, this Cynthia Rose was a born again, and that ain't her real name either because she's a porn star, you know,
oh,
low grade, yeah. And he called her his baby girl. Well, I know he gonna be making a video of me. I don't give a damn because I don't even go over there to watch it. He's not that important. But you all need to know he is a predator. By the time I realized he was a predator and started moving,
Allegedly.
wow.
oh no. Well, a predator. Now, I didn't say a child predator.
No, I
Oh,
got you.
I can speak for myself in terms of saying he is a predator. And he's a predator. Yeah. His thing is to get as much money, cash apps or whatever that he can. That's what he lives on. But no, he's not to be trusted. Long as you, I'm certain you smart. I ain't got to tell you what to do, Lady Nika. But don't be surprised. I actually told this one lady that was over there. I told her, I said, "Girl, are you new here?" I saw her in another chat. I say, "You and him are not gonna get along when he find out you're going to other chats." I ain't gonna throw her name out there, but she gone because she did it to see. And they take your rent and
Mm,
you're no longer a part of the family. Because they used to call me Mama Fifi. But after I went and told the truth, because I wasn't gonna lie for his ass. He had the wrong one. I'll lie to get my ass out some shit, but I ain't lying for him. So I told him the truth. What happened? I went to other chats. He didn't like it. He felt that I was being disloyal, and I'm gone. That's it. But see,
mm,
as soon as I left, he did. It took a little while for him to dox me, like a week or two, and I think that was because he wanted to see if I was going to tell the truth to anybody, and I did. Yeah, I had to apologize to a lot of people, um, because when I ain't no other way of saying it, I got caught up in the bullshit. I laughed inappropriately. Never was no kids. Now I heard he made a comment, but I didn't see that because I don't watch him anymore. But it was never. I mean, he can be funny at times, but a con man can too. So that's all I wanted to say. I know that. Oh, and I did tell you I don't know why Brianna, because she didn't know me, she wouldn't let me up there. I may not know Gigi, but I just didn't think it was right. Two people ganging up on one person. I ain't give a shit. What can he do? You know, he can barely walk. For real.
Oh,
Just go. You got time? Look at that.
Oh my
That
God.
video.
Hey, how you ladies
And
doing
then it's
tonight?
another video.
Hi, sir. How are you?
how
Hey,
you
I
doing,
just,
one man?
I,
Band TV. Welcome to the den.
I appreciate it. I just wanted to come up here and say God bless all you ladies. I was just listening to y'all conversation. I'm most definitely not a troll. You know what I'm saying? My name is One Man
One
Band TV,
Man TV. Never heard of that, but they got a lot of names.
and
But that's about it, Lady Nick. I don't even watch what he put out. I heard occasionally that he will put out a video on me, but it doesn't bother me because I don't watch it. You know, I did learn that. If you don't see it, it can't hurt you. But oh, I did now.
Hold
What's
on
the
one
name?
minute, Mr. One Man. I'm let her get it out, and then we'll go to you. We'll come to you. Just give me a few more minutes. Let her
Okay.
get it out.
all right.
Okay, yep. 1 minute. After all that happened and they left, I went back to see how she was doing. Because even though I heard a lot of things negative, it don't make a difference. It still was a female that was hurt. So the Raw at that time made the comment that she would never allow something like that. That wasn't said to comment about Rita's son. So me, I don't trust anything ZX said. So if we just going by ZX, if somebody else heard it, even if it was the postman or the milkman, I believe it. But if it's coming from ZX, no, I don't believe it. Y'all have a nice evening. I'm going back down.
Thank you for coming up, Miss Fifi.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hello, Mr. One Man Band TV again. Welcome to the den. And what is your thoughts?
I just wanted to say God bless you, ladies. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing to be over here in a sector that ain't beefing, cussing each other out. You know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff.
Yeah. Thank to
And
you.
and also, why people?
Well,
I
thank
wanted to
you.
get y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all. I wanted to pick y'all brain on this. Why do people feel like, y'all they can't go nowhere else or watch nobody else's channel? Why is that? Why do people be like, well, if you go over there and watch their channel, you can't come back over here, or you know what I'm saying? It's like they don't want to mess with you no more because you're watching somebody else's channel.
Oh, I don't subscribe to that, so that form of thinking, so I can't answer that for you.
I'm subscribed to just about everybody. So I think it gets more personal when someone is modding. Some content creators feel a certain way. It just depends, I guess, on the relationship.
Right. Like I done went to some
So,
people's channels. Go ahead, ma'am.
oh no, I was gonna say some people that I see that don't want you going to other people's channels. They don't want those other people to have followers, get subscribers, and they just play that YouTube number game. And that's why they don't want people
Right. I didn't went to certain
you
people's
going anywhere else because
Go ahead.
go ahead, I'm listening.
I done went to certain people
No, I was done.
and I just said hi. I just said hi. Like how y'all doing today? Salute to the panel. Salute to the chat. Man, don't drop your channel in here, man. I'm like, dang, I just said hi. Like, what's going on?
No, you dealing with different personalities and emotions, and you're gonna run into that. You have to have thick skin out here on these YouTube streets. It's not for the weak hearted, or you got to have some thick skin because you can at any given time get ripped to pieces. I'm just saying,
I know I didn't have my fair share, you know what I'm saying, of going back and forth with people. So yeah, I know all about that. But it's just peaceful, you know what I'm saying, to be able to be a part of, you know what I'm saying, like over here, you know what I'm saying? Y'all chat is cool. Y'all ain't over here yelling and screaming, talking over each other, cussing each other out. You know what I'm saying? Putting people address all on the screen and stuff.
Lady Nika ain't gonna have that. She got order up in her den.
Oh yeah, you can't come over here and do just no anything. We got some rules and regulations around here.
That's
Yeah.
right. Hey, well, once again, man, salute to everybody. God bless all of y'all on the panel. Salute to
Same to
everybody.
you.
I'm gonna drop back down in the chat, ladies.
All right, thank you for coming
Good
up.
night.
Appreciate you.
Bye.
All right. I don't never say bye. I say later on.
And I
Oh.
say see you later.
But all right, later.
Well, wait a minute. Say something in the chat. Oh, he left. I wanted him to say something in the chat so I could find his page.
Oh, he down in there talk. He was in there talking at first. You can
Was
scroll
he?
back up. You'll find him.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Well, child, this
Girl,
has
you
been
gonna have a
very
lot of catching up to do. You got to go. You have to go way, way back on a few pages to get caught
Yeah.
up.
I'm gonna start with Brianna tomorrow. Since it
Yeah,
sounds like everybody showed
okay.
up
He
over
back
there.
again. I guess he want to answer your questions. Hold on.
Oh,
One man band.
Yeah, I heard her saying something on the way out the door.
He came back for you. Right to be told.
Mm-hmm.
hi. I wanted to. I didn't hear your name, so I wanted to be able to look you up. One man band.
Yeah, my real name is Nate, but you know what I'm saying? My YouTube name is One Man Band TV.
Don't be flirting with me, Nate. We already talking about somebody who got on TV.
I'm not one of those.
Don't be flirting. Okay, I got you. Thank you.
One Man Band TV. I appreciate you, man.
Y'all would not be doing a late night video about me. Come on. Okay, I just subscribed to you. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you.
Queen Vonnie.
I see you. Okay, I got you.
Queen Vonnie, come off of mute.
Hey, LadyNyca, how y'all doing?
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Hey.
I'm off mute. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey. Okay, I got it.
Okay, it's my phone, so I'm just going to say what I have to say.
Okay.
One man band have been coming after people in our sector, the sector that I'm from, and nobody did anything for him. He's
Oh.
definitely clout chasing. He haven't came after me, but he came after people that's in my sector. You see what he's saying? When people say they're going to subscribe to him, that's what he wants.
Who?
One Man Band TV. She's saying that he been harassing people over in her sector, and they did nothing to him. And she said he over here clout chasing.
Yes.
Oh, girl, I know how to hit the unsubscribe button, but I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna go watch his video and see what he's just like one thing that he's talking about. If he's
What's
interested,
your
I'll say.
sector, Queen Vonnie? What's your sector called?
That's all I had to say, LadyNyca. I'm gonna fall off, but I just wanted y'all to know that he's clout chasing.
Oh, okay.
The KJ sector.
The KJ
Where?
sector. Kanika Jenkins.
What? Okay.
Okay, now hold up. He back here, Queen Vonnie. He back here. Okay, she ain't want no parts of this shit. Hold on. One man band.
Ah, so she ran. Now check this out. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man before anything. If somebody speak on my name, people been putting out my address, been putting up pictures of me, of my son. So you think I'm supposed to sit back like some type of chump and not say nothing? Man, stop the capping, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, only thing people gotta go do is watch my videos. You will see, you know what I'm saying, that I don't be on that type of stuff. But when you speak on me and you get to talk about my son and all that other stuff, oh hell yeah, I'm on your head.
Nate, I have a question.
Okay.
So you're from the Kanika, you started off in the Kanika Jenkins sector, is that right?
I'm from Kansas City.
What?
What sector are you from, baby?
The Midwest sector.
Oh well, she ain't never scared. Here she come.
Did you
No,
usually
you're
used to do videos
Queen
about it?
Bonnie,
Oh, sorry.
Queen Bonnie.
Body. I can't see nobody. The screen purple.
I know it's supposed to be that way. I'm trying to get Queen Bonnie to
Yes,
come out.
I'm here. I'm here, you
Okay, there
all.
she go.
Okay, you spoke on my name, so what's up?
Okay, let me say this. Nobody, first of all, woman bear, nobody spoke on your son. Nobody spoke on anything about you. You came after someone from our
Man,
sector who
I
her
got
name is
proof.
Joy.
I got proof,
You
and
came for
everybody on
them
my.
first,
I got proof, and
and
everybody
they
on my.
returned the favor.
All
Then
my
show your proof.
subscribers will say the same thing, dog. People spoke on my son. They put my address out there. So what are you talking about, ma'am?
Okay, if you show your proof and I'm wrong, I apologize. But from what I've seen, you're not telling the truth.
Joanna.
From what
Yes,
you seen,
ma'am.
Okay.
though, huh? But you ain't. Have you came to my channel and watched it? Have
All
you?
right, I'm not finna
Yes or
let
no?
her. I'm not finna let her come up here by herself and say this by herself. Me and Bonnie come we belong to the same community, and what she said is absolutely true.
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
Now
Y'all,
I'm not gonna put
mess with
no
some people.
beef
Y'all
on
must
this
mess with
man.
some
I'm
people
not
I
gonna
don't
put no
like.
beef on this man. I'm not gonna put no beef on this man. All I can tell you is what he did when he came in our sector, right?
And
So
what
I
is
can't
y'all?
tell you what happened in his
And what's
his
your
What
sector?
community.
sector is that?
That
Me and Bonnie both come from the community.
Okay.
Man, forget the Kanika Jenkins. What channel y'all be
Bonnie
on?
and I both come from Kanika Houston.
What channel you be on though?
Well, just say that he went over there and what channel we on right now? We go where we want to go.
Man, but I'm talking about where I'm supposed to have did all this beefing and all this. I don't care about where you going with all that smart ass shit. If you gonna put somebody on, or if you gonna put some stuff on somebody's name, say
Yes,
where
we
I
go
did it
where we
at.
want to go.
Say where I did it at, man. Cause y'all, it seems like y'all
You
just watched what they was saying,
you
but
did
y'all
it
don't know
on
what the hell
you
was
did it
going on.
you did it on Money Boy's channel. On Money Boy's channel.
Who? Who?
On Money Boy channel. Money Boy Trey.
Ah, man, check this out. Check this out. Money Boy Trey.
Okay,
I'm
you
glad.
asked the question, we gave you an answer.
Hold up.
You asked the question, we gave you an answer.
Let me say this then, because his girlfriend's name is Joy Chit Chat. Did y'all know Joy Chit Chat was hit me up on Instagram daily, and we used to be cool?
Yeah,
You know what
we
I'm
heard.
saying?
Well,
Hold
I heard
up,
everything.
man.
I heard everything.
Until
I heard
until
everything.
until he found out she was calling me. You know what I'm saying? I got into it with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to run my name. You dig what I'm saying? See, y'all don't even know what y'all talking about.
Anyway, you asked the question, I answered it. You asked
I be
where it
saying
happened
y'all
at, and
Lady
I gave you
Nika,
an
he's
people,
answer.
clout
dog.
chasing. On my life, he's clout chasing.
Man, on your life, you dead then, dog. I don't got a clout chase. Fuck.
Well, see you later. Bye.
We don't do that. We don't do that, baby. I'm sorry,
Right.
one man band. I ain't had no problem with you until you went there. Now I'm gonna tell you this right here. I'm very inviting to people.
Joanna, I'm
Hold
getting
up,
down, bro.
everybody.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
going to.
very
Okay,
invited, and
okay,
I
we
let y'all
dropped it
come up
down.
here
We
and
dropped it
talk.
down.
But what ain't gonna happen is you ain't gonna come up here and do no bullshit like that. Now that ain't finna happen. Now don't come up here with that bullshit, cause I get crazy. Now y'all can talk. The
Yes,
fuck?
ma'am.
So ain't no shit like that.
That was wrong. That right there was greasy.
You're not gonna come up there and say no shit like that. Now you can argue with them, but we not gonna go there because they ain't said nothing like that. They just said you was a fuck nigga who put out somebody's shit. That's what they said. But I still was letting you up here because I don't know you and I gave you a fair chance. Don't disrespect my panel. Because then you'll find out how ignorant I truly am. Don't let the smooth taste motherfucking fool you.
Thanks. See, that's why I say you got to be careful on YouTube. You just never
Nice
know.
don't equate no weak bitch. This ain't no weak bitch channel.
No, ma'am. I'm in Brown. No, ma'am.
I ain't like that. He ain't had to say all that shit. He could have just gave his grievance and went back and forth with her. But you don't get up here and just say no any goddamn thing. We not doing that shit.
I know, and I had another question for them.
It was good they came up and at least said something, because I mean, when you got so many people coming up saying the same thing, then you can pretty much draw the conclusion that that's more than likely true. And I say you got to be careful on here, because people, they live in it. You got some that's living in a fantasy world, and they have artificial lives on here, or artificial images. You just never know what the intent is, girl.
Girl, that was wild. I mean, the lady just came up here and said that, you know, he had been fucking around with them. All that extra he just gave, all that. I don't like that kind of shit.
Maybe I'm tripping.
Why?
But when the Kenneka Jenkins first was found dead, and people were doing videos about it, I watched a few videos and with people's different theories about what happened. I don't understand how that led to fighting and being in inboxes and girlfriends and doxing and video. How did they lose focus on what happened to Kenneka Jenkins?
I'm saying
I am confused. I wanted to, like, what?
That whole sector went crazy over there. I ain't lying. I used to listen to some of the shit, and then I started noticing that it was no longer about Kenneka, and it began to be about so much other shit. I was like, bruh.
Well, then I noticed that some of them would start turning against one another. Like, they'll say something and they won't agree with it, and there it is. I'm like, no, I backed out. I backed out of the KJ sector real quick. But I just recently learned that there was different, like, I thought it was all like one, like every Black content creator, but they all had their own different topics and opinions. But I see it's all different. I've learned it's all different. You got your groups that's talking about Kenneka, you got your Mo3s, you even got look, gangbangers coming up. I mean, you just got a little bit of everything, but man, it's crazy.
I never understood what happened. I thought everybody's goal was to find out what truly happened to this woman and bring forth justice for her. Joanna, come tell me what happened.
Yes, because I really want to know how y'all got to dox it. I just don't understand.
Y'all come explain that to me. What happened to that sector? Because when I was watching it, what turned me off was it stopped being about Kenneka and started being about egos over there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did they ever find out really bad? The last I heard, I don't know, don't quote me on this, but Zach TV was the one that knew, and he was about to bring it out, and that's how he got murked. I don't know how true that is, but after that, I couldn't.
A whole lot going on. Maybe Joanna gonna tell us how this shit went left. Hold on, let me put my brain up real quick. Overlay, I mean. Hey, baby, that's you, Joanna.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to put my Bluetooth.
Okay. Who he called a dummy?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, hold on, baby. Yeah, I hear you. Wait a minute. Who he called a dummy, Almond Brown? Hold on 1 minute. Who the fuck he called a dummy is the question of the night. Girl, let me go in this chat real quick. Y'all gonna talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves real quick. Let me go down to the chat.
Do you know how how it first spun off from being about Kenneka Jenkins to being to internal fights?
Actually, I can't pin a date or a time on it. What happened was you had different, different content creators, right? And then you had some content creators that was in that sector that didn't believe in the death. They were calling it a psyop, right? So then you have those fighting with the ones who believed. And then once the investigation was over with the hotel, the police station, after we received all the dockets and everything, and the investigation was over,
Mhm.
it just turned into a madhouse from
It's
that
me.
point on. It turned
Okay.
into a madhouse from that point. The content creators started going against each other. Documents started
Mhm.
happening. It just went left fast. It went left real fast. It was
Tell me.
to the point. It was embarrassing. Like we all came
Wow.
here for a cause. We came here for a cause, and it just went left. So we had like maybe one, two, three, four, five, six, maybe seven content creators who all was there for the same cause, but then bumped heads after the investigation was over. So everybody just turned on everybody. It just turned into a straight madhouse over there. A straight madhouse.
Oh, how is Kanika? Do anybody know how Kanika Jenkins' mama's doing? Because the last time I saw her upload a video, her face was all beat up and swole.
The last I saw of her, it was actually a positive video. I didn't see the one you're speaking on, but the last one I
Okay.
saw of her, it was a positive video.
Oh well,
I
good.
can't, I
Because
can't
I was
speak on the one
worried.
you're talking about because I didn't see that one.
Yeah, girl, I
Yeah,
do. Okay, I know how to search and do dig, and I stumbled upon it, and I was quite horrified at what I was seeing. So I didn't
yeah.
know, what was going on. But
Mhm.
what is it? Was it true what they said about Zach TV was the one that knew he was about to bring it out, but lost his life.
Well, yeah, because he did, vlogs, live vlogs in the neighborhoods around there, and
Yeah.
he actually interviewed some of the individuals that was at the party, you know. So before he was able to make the movie, which was supposed to be some type of little movie that he was gonna make, he had got killed.
Mm.
Wow.
So y'all
Mm.
still don't know what happened to her.
Huh?
Y'all still don't know what happened to her.
No, I don't. I can't personally tell you, but there's rumors around, but I can't personally tell you what happened to him because I really don't know.
Wow. Ooh,
Okay, I
That's messed
appreciate that.
up. Wow.
Yeah, it just turned into a madhouse. It's ugly over there. It's really ugly. And to be honest with you, that's why I just started wandering around, and I fell into y'all lap. Hey y'all,
All right.
I fell into I
I
fell into
know
y'all lap, for the last what? It's been 4 months now, 5 months maybe. And I've
Mhm.
just been over here rocking with y'all ever since. It's just like even though you guys are having the fights, the same fights, whatever. I don't really know y'all like that, and it's different. It's the same but different. You agree with what I'm saying? If that makes sense. But it's different people. Like I was literally watching these same people for 4.5 years, and everything just started getting old, and it was regurgitating same
Yeah.
fights over and over and over again. So it just got old.
Mhm.
So I just started wandering around. I started going across the street, down the street, around the corner. Hit the freeway, and I ended up over here.
Yeah, me too. YouTube just been, you know what I'm saying, an algorithm just pulling up everything. And the beef sector, one thing about it is they beat the beef, cook the beef, and eat the beef over here. So,
Yeah, yeah. Bonnie,
baby.
I see Bonnie is up here. She can vouch. She was there around the same time, that I
So at
showed
this
up there.
point, now that it's been all this time, what do they do in that sector now? Since they're
Fight, 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 fight.
That's what they do. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just like here. It's just like here.
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
surprised to see
I
that
found
because
this.
at first it was not like that.
Yeah, I found
No,
this
it
sector
wasn't.
because I was watching like Love and Hip Hop and different shows, and I would watch the different
Mhm.
people reviewing the shows, and they would
Yeah.
sometimes comment on each other's opinion of what happened on the show, and sometimes that would cause a fight. And then that same group of people were commenting on like Kaya and Maddie when they were kind of doing a show. Same thing, reviewing the show. And then they started fighting about their opinions about that. And from there, now no one thinks about Maddie or Kaya's show. some people, some of the original people, like LadyNyca said, she's one of the originals. They still do TV reviews, but the recent group, yeah, it's just fighting.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell.
Right.
Yeah. So I do give it
Is
to
Bonnie up
me.
here?
I do
Bonnie's
give
up
it to
here.
me when you say it's the same,
Yes,
but
I'm up here. I'm just waiting for you to
Yeah,
finish.
Bonnie's here. Oh, okay. Go ahead, Bonnie. I'm gonna mute up.
You can speak now, Miss Vonnie.
Okay, so basically what she said is the truth. We all came here to seek justice for Kanika, basically. That's why we all came onto to YouTube, I'm sorry. After a while, when we can figure out what happened, no one can figure out what happened. It's just like this sector. We end up beating with one another, going back and forth with one another.
yeah, it sounds like it.
But what I can respect Joanna for, and you all may never know it, Joanna didn't say it. Joanna didn't say it, but I'm going to say it. Me and Joanna did not get along in our sector. But when we come over here, we get along. I mean, that's what it is. It's kind of like when your family and you got people with family. You
What
keep
happened
it
was
amongst us.
what
We're
happened was
not
I
gonna
saw
go
Bonnie.
nowhere else and show our behind.
Right. What happened was
Okay.
I saw Bonnie in Pizarro's chat. See, me and Bonnie, we started off in the same chat room together, and then she split up and went elsewhere because she got into it with someone. Um, and then that divided us. So we were like arch enemies. You get what I'm saying? And it went
Mm-hmm.
on for years. I saw Bonnie in Pizarro's chat. I think it was Pizarro's chat. And I took the initiative to
Hmm.
say hey to her and like, hey, we grown, let's kill this shit. And that's what happened.
I had a question from the chat about the sector, Kanika Jenkins. They said, what happened to the fake activists that were raising money over there?
The fake activist.
Mm-hmm.
I do
Um,
not know.
I don't know what you mean by activist.
Was anybody raising money over there?
Well,
I saw a
yeah,
lot of them that claim to have been raising money.
yeah. It like I said, it's the same. It's just different people.
Are y'all talking
Same
about
here.
what's his name? Jeremiah? What's his name?
I remember
Jedediah.
him. I remember him.
Jedediah.
What happened to him?
Oh, it's me. Felicia is in the chat too. She come from over there. Also, Jean Hope. She's one of our Patreons over there. But yeah, Jedediah was never with us though. He was with another group that's with us now, but he wasn't with us to start along with.
Oh,
But if
so
you're
whatever
talking about a
happened to him?
content
Is
creator,
he still around?
yeah, he's still around. I see him now and again on YouTube, still talking the same. But if you're talking about like a content creator who raises money, that could be, the chat that I belong to because he also raised. He could be a male five, if you want to put it in that sense. You know what I mean? But
Okay,
everybody is over
okay.
there everybody's dropping their cash out. It's the same, but just different people. You got scammers, like you know how fish do it over here. When people die or whatever, or they fake death, or they need something wrong with their car or their light bill paid. It's the same. It's just different people.
Well, her first
Same
scam
thing.
was saying she was raising money for a lawyer. So is that what they were doing over there? Claiming they were raising money to
Not
help
exact,
the
not
legal
exactly a
case?
lawyer, but different things. But yeah,
Yeah, now
yeah.
people just give
If you get
willingly. She don't really have to scam like she does anyways. They would give it to her, but originally she did start off scamming. She took that money and went to Disney
Yeah,
World.
yeah. They have a lot of people that's been how do I want to say it? Being accused of scamming, and then then lives get dropped about they're proving themselves that they're not scamming, and everybody
Okay.
showing receipts, and everybody like I said, it's the same, just different people. Same thing, different people.
Is the I got questions in the chat. Is Tiffany Draper still over there?
Yeah, she's still there.
Yes, Tiffany Draper. Tiffany Draper's still over here.
Yeah, she's still there.
Okay. Y'all got questions? Put it in the chat. I'll highlight it, and if they can answer it, they will.
Look, it's me. Felicia said because she comes with us too. She said yes, the scammers ruined the community. Yeah, it really did. Yeah,
Mm.
it played a big part in it.
So is anybody still doing videos on Kanika Jenkins?
No, no.
Oh,
Well, I can tell you this, not in our immediate circle, but I still see people that used to be in our circle that I see videos pop up in my how you say it, algorithm or whatever that
yeah.
still does it, but they're not in our immediate circle.
Somebody's asking about Leak You. Was she in that Kanika Jenkins section?
No, not with us. No,
Okay.
no, she wasn't over there with us. So
Okay.
we have like how many would you say right now, Bonnie? How many content creators over there right now that's beefing? It's like we got divided. We got divided. I don't know how that happened. We all started off as one, but we ended up divided into sections. So it's called the KJ community, but it's like not a community because everybody is beefing with each other. There's probably like I would say like 2 to 3 content creators that hang together. These 2 to 3 hang together. These 2 to 3 hang together. You get what I'm saying? And then they
Yeah,
don't like
yeah.
each other, and then they're beefing with each other in that community over there.
How long you been
That's
on
how it's working
YouTube?
right now over there.
How long you been on YouTube?
I've been on YouTube talking to me.
Yeah,
I
in
came
general.
on.
Yeah.
I came on. Well, I don't know. Like I could say, for me, I started a YouTube channel way long time ago because you know how people started YouTube to listen to music,
Yeah.
back in the day. But as
Yeah.
far as being here daily, I say 4.5 years.
Okay. Yeah. Cause I remember I was on YouTube when people would be like content creators, excuse me, they became millionaires. And
Oh
I
yeah,
don't understand. You remember that? Girl, people was if they
yeah.
became popular, they became millionaires. So I
Mhm.
don't see how how all that changed.
A
Yeah,
lot of
yeah,
rules
because I
It
mean,
changed.
hasn't
A
changed
lot
in
of
other
rules changed.
sectors.
Yeah, a lot of rules changed also in that too, because you remember back in the day we used to be able to click on somebody's name and go to their channel and see who they
Yeah, I
are.
yeah,
remember that.
We
yeah.
can't even do that no more. You can't even
Mm,
do that no more. I think that was the worst thing they could have done because that right there in itself was
yeah.
a good thing, especially for trolls.
It was.
For
Yeah.
trolls,
It
especially
was.
you just click on their name and then you'll see that they have no subscribers and you automatically they're a troll. But now you're not allowed to do you don't have that option no more.
So those who've been on here for like a long time, like, cause I've been on here going on 10 years. I'm
Hmm.
just saying before all these changes, if they were content creators, they should be I mean fat in the pockets, I would think.
Well,
Mm,
but you have to understand also that when the flagging comes, people's big page get
yeah,
taken down. They got to start all over again. You know, um, then they have multiple pages. Backup pages. So they're not able to just stick to one page and do all their content on because you got flaggers out there.
And
taking
what
your
was they
page down.
flagging y'all for in the Kanika Jenkins as the goal was to find out what happened to the young lady?
This was after the fact.
Oh, okay. So when the Wu banging started over there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This was after
Okay.
the fact when everybody starts set tripping on each other. Then the flagging started. The name calling, the doxing, the putting up pictures. You know, I've been doxed. Me of all people, I didn't think I would be doxed. I was doxed, and I'm just a chatter. But I have to say that I was doxxed because I held a position as a co-host of one of the bigger subscribers. I mean, the biggest, not the biggest, but one of the bigger content creators over there. I was a co-host, so I was held accountable for whatever he did. You know, whatever he did, Joanna did it too. You know what I'm saying? In
Oh,
their eyes. So I was held accountable right along with him.
Mm-hmm.
that's got to be something
Yeah.
else.
So
I mean, a sector will evolve, won't it?
yes, it will. It
These
will.
sectors do
Yeah.
evolve. We start off on one mission, and before you know it, and turned into something else. Because who in the
Exactly.
hell would ever thought that they'd have got the Wu banging over in the Kanika Jenkins
I
when the
am
goal
shocked.
were to come together
Right.
for
I
y'all
am
to find
Right.
out what
shocked.
happened
Y'all
to
just
them
totally
ladies.
lost focus. And like, I mean, geez.
Yeah.
I am shocked.
It happened,
I
child, and
look.
it seemed like it happened. It seemed like it happened overnight. It was like we
Yeah.
did years of this investigation, and then it seemed like the next day it was like, what done happened? Child, nobody like nobody. Uh, this
Mm.
people family done got put up. This people family done got put up. Oh, you did it to me. I'm doing it back to you. Or I'm gonna take your page. You don't be playing my content. I'm gonna do this. Oh,
Mm.
it's when I tell you it's messy. It's messy. Like I said, different community, different people, same thing.
Mm. Everybody's
Yeah,
let
yeah,
on.
it sounds like it because if you guys were looking to find out what happened to Kanika Jenkins, it seems like everybody's opinion and theory should have been welcomed, and you guys would not have sided against each other. You know, saying,
Well,
Right.
well,
actually, since you brought that up, that's one of the reasons how it started. Um, because one person will say, "Oh, um, this person brought out this evidence on her, and that ain't how it happened. This is how it happened. They gonna show their video on how it happened, you
mm-hmm.
know." And then slowly the beat started from like that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because it's such a serious topic.
Hmm.
Um, you know, the fights over here were kind of started over reality TV, or
Hmm.
that's a serious topic. So it's kind of um
Mm.
sad
But
that
our fight started over reality TV and
hey,
stuff
that's what
like
I'm
that.
saying.
It
That's
was
what
real
Yeah.
shit. Kanika Jenkins was a very serious and
that's
real
what I'm
thing.
saying. That's
You
what
know,
Yeah.
I'm saying.
it's
Yeah.
just
Very
surprising that people
sad.
turned a tragedy into a
Mm,
reason to fight. But it
right.
is
Yeah.
what it is,
Yeah.
honey.
Yep,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
all beefing over there. So Kanika Jenkins is a cold case. In other words,
Is
No,
a what?
the cops have, well, for who?
yeah, I'm talking about Kanika Jenkins' case is a cold case
For
because
the
don't nobody
YouTuber?
Yeah.
no no,
Well,
no
a-
in general.
The police think
yeah.
that they
Actually,
closed it.
they close it as a overdose.
Mm.
Overdose.
I didn't hear that.
I didn't
Really?
know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know they said
The
that.
last,
Overdose on what?
the
Wow.
last, because they said they found the. It's me or Viney. Put it in the chat where they said they found that. How you say it? Terpepinine. How you say that? Pill, terpepine, and something else in her system. And
But
they
that
just
And
doesn't
missed. They just
explain the
overlooked.
trauma she had on her body.
They just overlooked all the bruises. They overlooked all that. We had gosh, man, see, because all this fighting, my mind is going now. It was
Topamine.
something like that.
Yeah, that's what they put in the
One of
chat.
y'all put it in the chat. Muffy. There you go, Muffy. To topamine, something like that. Yeah. And then it was supposed to have been another drug or something that they found in her system, and so they caused it as an accidental death.
Yeah, and
Oh
okay,
wow.
yeah.
That would, I mean, if that was the case, the girl wouldn't have had no type of bruises on her, or she wouldn't have been in
Yeah.
disarray. She just would have been sitting there frozen in time,
Right.
Yeah.
unscathed.
In
Mm-hmm.
a
How is
freezer.
it that they
In a
overlook?
freezer. In a freezer of an unoccupied kitchen that hasn't run in 2 to 3 years. Why was the freezer turned on?
And you know what? Somebody recently I ran into, they had some high technology, and they analyzed the video that was released showing like her steps, and they showed
Yeah.
where it was the screen was skipping because she was edited out of certain shots. Like
Oh yeah.
they
You
edited.
when you see her walking down. I'm sorry for cutting you off. But when you see her
No,
walking
go
down the
ahead, go ahead.
hallway, when you see her walking down the hallway, leaning against the wall, down steps, into the restroom, out of the restroom, and then walk into this kitchen, you'll see skips. You see skips in the video.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
you see
saw, and
skips.
I was like,
Yeah,
that's strange.
yeah, you see skips in the video.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, you see it. You see it. And also we also analyzed the timestamp, above
Mhm.
on the clock, on the video, which was skipping, and sometimes it was frozen. So yeah,
Yeah.
we. Oh my God, that when I tell you, I had all of us over there had notebooks full of records, screenshots, pictures, and I don't know if you guys heard. You remember her friend, not Monifa, but the one who was the light skinned one who was supposed to have been her best friend.
Uh-huh.
Her name slipped my name.
Ain't she
But I
dead
just
or
saw.
somebody?
I just saw that she got shot 10 times the other day, but I don't know if she survived or not.
I
Yeah,
heard one of them from that camp got they
yeah,
got their life took.
yeah. I just
Wow.
heard that she got shot.
Mhm.
Right,
So
Marquita.
do you know
She
if her
said that
mom,
they taken organs. Huh?
yeah, do
I'm
you know
sorry. Go
if
ahead.
her mom plan on, like, or has it been um like a second autopsy done?
Well,
Like
she was supposedly had her own autopsy done. After that. Um, but it just started getting shady, and then everybody started turning on her. Teresa, her name is Teresa. Everybody started turning on her, because her statements started looking shady. And then they said Shamaya, that's her name. Oh, okay. Felicia said
okay.
she's in critical condition. Shamaya, the one who they remember every video they showed of Kanika when they used to be in the
Yeah.
bedroom and stuff.
Yeah.
That was her best friend, Shamaya. Yeah, I heard she got shot 10 times last week. But the mom's story started getting shaky. Real shady. Like so, everybody started turning on her, like going against her like she knew something and they was trying to say like she settled out of court and things like that. And then they started saying she sacrificed her and all these stories just started coming
Yeah.
out. Girl, it had got crazy. It had got
Yeah,
crazy.
because they were saying that at that same night, the elite was having a meeting there. You know what that is. So that they was saying, I don't know
Hmm.
how true that is,
Yeah,
but they said
Muffy.
that them, the Baphomets was there. So I,
Hmm.
it just don't make sense because
And
the
then
girl plenty had trauma.
we also believe that there was one YouTuber there too because we clearly could see his face and hear his voice, and he also
Hmm.
made he's a content creator to this day. And when I tell you, he went hard against her, like as far as calling her little bees, calling her hoes, like calling her everything. And like we clearly can see him there and hear his voice. And he's a content creator to this day. He's from Chicago.
Wow. Was Kanika? I don't know if you know, but was Kanika transgender?
No,
Oh, okay.
no,
Okay.
no.
That was
That
that
all
was
those
being
rumors like that came from this content creator.
oh, because I was
I
like,
don't know if you
no,
guys ever heard of King Rob. You guys ever heard of King Rob?
I
yeah.
heard of him before. I never watched
Yeah.
him though.
Okay, him. He's the one who we believe we see and hear him in that hotel, and that he's the one
What?
that put a lot of dirt on her name.
Wow.
Wow,
Big
that
cover
is
up.
a lot.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Because you
that's
see her
hard.
pictures post mortem, you clearly see that, you know what I'm saying? She was
Yeah.
pretty banged up
You her pants was unbuttoned and unzipped. She had
and
no shoes on.
down.
Her,
Yeah.
her foot was scarred. Her tooth was chipped. Her lip was busted. All
Her
these
hair
things,
was all over
you
her head.
know.
And
Yeah,
what
she
she
had
supposed to
grass
did all that
and
to
leaves in
herself?
her. Yeah, she had grass and leaves in her hair, and she was in a freezer. You know,
But
and the
somebody
video
put
that
it
the
in.
hotel showed, the video that the hotel showed was the young lady was speaking on when she was playing the skipping. Um, they showed it as though she walked away from the room, out of the hotel room, and walked into the freezer. And this is the video that the
Oh.
hotel showed.
But the way she was on, I mean, she was just the way she was lit up on whatever was in her system, the woman could barely walk. So somebody
Yeah,
was
and they said she wasn't
walking.
even, and her family said she wasn't even a drinker. You know, so
Girl, you know, you
uh
got to be careful around people because you just never know what people's intentions is. They put something in a drink. I mean, that happens a lot, and it just went too far. And they, you know what I'm saying? You know how that is. That happens a lot. You hear those stories of people saying they wake up with, you know what I'm saying, rectal bleeding and all damaged and don't know, you know, what happened, but they know they've been
hmm
ran into. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And
what happened?
dumped
Yeah,
somewhere. That's
yeah,
exactly what happened to her. But except whatever they put
yeah,
in there was too much. They went too far, and to cover it up, they was like, just rub up and throw her in there and say somebody did something. Cause
yeah.
they scared to come out with the truth. But you know
And
how
this kitchen,
Chicago is. Chicago was a
and this,
bloodbath city. So
yeah, and this kitchen
And
that we're
what was the
speaking
name of that
on
hotel? Crown
is
Plaza or something like that?
Yeah,
the
Crown Plaza.
Crown Plaza, Crown Plaza. And the kitchen that we're speaking on was a downstairs basement kitchen that was unoccupied for 3 to 4 years, right? So
mhm.
it's totally empty. So doing the videos that the hotel released, you see a Starbucks cup sitting on the counter. Like, why is that there? Also, the freezer was turned on. So, why is this freezer on with an unoccupied kitchen? You get what I'm
Mm.
saying? And
Right.
you know who ended up buying that property and it's a restaurant to this day?
Who?
Who?
It was sold and it was bought. You know the guy from Caddyshack? What's his name?
Um. Oh,
he played in
girl.
that he played in that movie. He played in that movie Caddyshack.
Bill.
He's
Is
like
it
he
Bill
played in funny
Murray?
movies. I can
Is it
Yes,
Bill
yes,
Murray?
yes, yes, yes,
Girl,
yes,
get out of
yes.
here. Bill
He ended
Murray
up
bought
buying.
it for what?
Yes, yes. He bought that and it's now a restaurant now. Yes, yes.
He
Because
turned
the
that whole
hotel
little
is
villa
adjacent.
into a restaurant.
No, the kitchen, the kitchen where Kanika was found in.
Oh, oh,
The
oh,
kitchen
oh.
where because the hotel is adjacent to the airport. The hotel is adjacent to the airport, so you literally
Got
can
you.
walk out of the hotel out of the airport into the kitchen. I mean, into the hotel. So when
Got you.
you see a lot of people walking in, rolling their suitcases and stuff, they're coming out of the airport. It's adjacent to the airport. It was like an adjacent door to the airport.
I have one more. I have one thing to say. And I'm
Yeah,
about to go to bed. I have to get up in the
yeah.
morning.
Bill Murray, that's his name.
But the it would have been nice if once if you guys didn't break up and start fighting within the amongst each other, that you focused on other cases that did not receive the proper police
Yeah, I
investigation.
wish. Yeah, I wish we didn't break up either, because actually, we're not as big as a sector as it is over here. So we were literally close, close, close. I'm saying like close.
Mhm.
Everybody knows, everybody knows everybody over there. We were not as big as this sector. I mean, like literally, we were close, close. And the breakup like made it like sad for us because half went this way, half went that way, some went that way, some went that way, and then we just all stopped speaking. We
Lady
were
Nita, you have a
beefing now.
troll.
We were beefing.
L LMAO LMAO. Hey, is a troll.
Oh, I know, baby. He already done been put on a nag. I just wasn't gonna interrupt the conversation because that
I
was
didn't know.
somebody coming in to try
I'm
to destroy
sorry.
the conversation. Fuck him. Keep
I'm
going.
Yes.
sorry.
You see Muffy's comment? Yeah, because Muffy used to kick it over there with us too. She said Trump was a childhood friend of the owner of the Crown Plaza. Yeah, because I
Wow.
remember when we was doing that investigation, we started finding out all those things, and Bill Murray was one of them. Friends with the owners, and you know what? In that town over there, the town is like this: the sheriff, the firefighter chief, the hospital head doctor, the owner of Crown Plaza, they're all immediate family members.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, they're
Baby,
all
that rabbit
immediate
hole
family.
go deep, don't it? Mm.
Yeah, yeah. They're
That
all family.
girl,
Yeah.
that property is
Mhm.
stigmatized property. That's what we call it in real estate. When something,
Yeah.
tragic happens to a property, it's stigmatized property. There's just no way I would even consider going to eat there knowing what happened. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
you're right,
crazy to
Muffy.
me.
Muffy said the mayor. Muffy said the mayor. Yeah, when we started investigating and pulling names and all this stuff, everybody was related. We was like, what the heck? The mayor, the fire chief, the chief of police, the head doctor at the hospital, the owner of Crown Plaza, the and,
Wow,
and
nepotism at its finest.
the town. What was the name of the city? It was outside the outskirts of Chicago. It wasn't in Chicago. But that place was owned by a family.
So this
The
was in a
city
prominent
was owned.
neighborhood. This was in a prominent
Yeah,
neighborhood.
Good night, ladies.
yeah, yeah.
Good night,
Good
Sierra.
night.
Good night.
Nice
Good
meeting
night.
you.
Yeah. See, it's late for y'all. It's only 11:20 for me out here. It's only 11:20 for me. I know y'all late. I ain't gonna keep y'all up, but it's been nice talking to you guys. It feels good talking about that case again. Because we spent so many
Yeah.
years working on it, and it's just like we just picked the rug up and just swept it under there, and
Yeah.
everybody just started
Oh,
to,
Muffy say the cremation place next door
it was
to the
just
Crown
crazy.
Plaza too. Damn.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, listen. Yes, the funeral director owner was a related. Do you guys remember watching the video when they brought the body out in the freezer for Lenora, the sister, and Teresa, the mom, to see inside the
Yeah.
Yeah.
kitchen? Yeah, that man, the head crematorium, he was related to the folks over in town. Girl, it just was. I'm telling you, that whole town was a family. The whole town was a freaking family. That's the most. That was the eerie part when we was finding out all that information. Like all of them was
Yeah.
related to each other.
You people know
That's
what happened to
Yeah,
that girl. They just ain't never gonna tell nobody about what really
yeah.
happened to that young lady.
yeah.
But that was a
Everybody
very
was.
sad time.
Oh.
I even followed some of the Facebook
Want to
groups
go?
about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
That's how I
Oh.
rest in
started off
peace to
in
her.
the Facebook group. I started off in the Facebook group and ended up on YouTube. Yeah. It was creepy. It was creepy, creepy. Like to watch the video. It was 21 hours. Am I correct, y'all in the chat? Muffy and Bonnie and Felicia Jean. I think it was 21 hours of footage. When I say we watched all 21 hours of that footage,
Yeah, it was long footage,
all
and I was
21
just
hours.
going
I mean,
through
stop,
it.
slow down.
And I was,
Yeah,
She said she
21
think the
hours of
mother
footage, and
knows,
it
but
took
she
them.
was threatened.
And when they were asked for the footage, when the family asked for the
Yeah.
footage, it took them 2 months to release the footage to them. It's because they were slicing and dicing it. Oh,
Mm.
36 hours, Felicia said. 36 hours. Okay, 36 hours. Yeah, it was 36 hours of footage. And
Wow.
when I say we were stopping, rewinding, backing up, fast forward, going in slow motion, doing this, stop, hey, screenshot this. Man, late nights, early mornings. It was almost like we were detectives over there.
I know that had to be mentally exhausting.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can only imagine what it was like because
It was
it was a
crazy.
lot for me as an
And then
outsider just
to
listening.
see all the young. Did y'all ever see the 2020?
What happened,
It
baby?
was messed up. It was so
No sound breaking up.
it was crazy. It was
Were you saying something, Juana, or was it my end that's messing up? Can y'all hear her?
No, she breaking up. I can hear you, Nika,
Oh, okay.
but
That was a
she
lot. I'm
breaking.
telling you, man, when that stuff happened, I was watching that stuff so much. It got to the point where that's all I was doing was watching any and everything that I could get. I could
Yes.
find out about
Yes.
that lady, that young girl. I wanted justice for her so bad. Oh, I wanted justice for her so
A
bad.
lot of people do. A lot of people do, because it just it's a big cover up. Uh,
You
sorry
back,
about
Juana?
that. Yeah, sorry about that. My phone dropped. I got all my uh three of my kids that moved back home, and even though they grown, they got gaming systems and they got all this. And when I come upstairs, my Wi-Fi sucks. You know, they got everything plugged in, and and
I understand it. Ain't,
as
I
soon as I
understand.
come upstairs, my Wi-Fi don't work. Yeah,
Man,
so
I'm telling you,
but
I
I
know
was
that you
asking what
guys
I didn't hear.
no, I was saying you guys that worked on that case, I know they had to be mentally exhausted because just as an outsider who was trying to
Ooh,
keep up, it got to be a lot and it just got darker and darker. You started being able to see
yeah,
some of the cover up and everything else. I was like, no ma'am, baby.
yeah, it was. When I tell you, cousin Nika, it got darker, it got creepier, it got chill bumps. The further we went into it, the more scarier it got. You know, it just, especially when they dropped the 36-hour footage, so we were able to see her. You know, in light. You know, we saw her walking down that hallway. We saw her doing all this stuff, and it just made it more eerie. You know, like because
mm,
now we can. First, we were just visioning it, but now we actually seeing it. You know, and when I tell you, we got Facebook friends. We were all on their posts, watching their videos, and child, we went all the way down to the dogs, to the everybody we knew. I mean, we was deep in it. That's how deep we was in it. Like
mm,
we knew when they changed their color of their furniture. You know, it got deep like that. Like it was interesting until
mm,
everybody bumped heads. You know, till everybody bumped
mm.
heads and it just went left. We don't
I'm
even want to
sorry
call
that
it the
had to go
KJ
like
community no more. The way the way that things are acting out over there, I don't even want to attach her name to that sector. You know.
Oh wow, that's that
Mhm.
bad.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Don't
you
even want to
just
attach
can't,
her
you
name.
just never know. But I hope one day that everything does one day come out. I really want to know what really happened to her. Man, I'm telling you,
I do
it
too.
brought it to life for me when we were able to see for one, seeing her postpartum pictures were a lot. And then seeing
Mhm.
her her last, what I guess would be her last moments, walking down that hallway, the way she was holding on to that wall because she was so
Oh.
inebriated. I ain't know what I was
Oh.
like, my God. And just watching and knowing that, because here I am, I'm watching this footage, she's already deceased. So it's like I'm watching it and I'm thinking to myself, why can't somebody help her? You know what I'm saying? Because I know what's coming in the end. It's like watching
Yes.
a movie that, a scary movie that you watched before and seeing how, you watched this before, you know how it's going to end, but to watch it again, you
Yes.
find yourself like, girl, please, somebody help her right now, help her. Don't let her walk down this
You
hall by herself. It was scary.
and you know what else? You know what else that was creepy? You know what else that was creepy? Okay, so you know how you have cameras and you have lights. You know how you have your light outside? It's censored, so when someone walk up, the light come on, and it'll go off when no one's there. Saving the power. So this is
Yeah,
how their cameras work. This is how their cameras worked on this video. So if there was no one there, it wouldn't be that square box around the person or item that's coming through the hallway, right?
yeah,
Because there was no motion. No, there was no motion.
No
To
motion
turn the
detected.
camera on. Right.
Mhm.
So we're watching this video, but we seeing this square box coming up, but there's no one there.
I saw
So
that. It
why
was
is these cameras?
flashing.
Yes,
I
yes,
saw
yes.
that.
So that's
And I
why we
was
started
like,
thinking
well,
that
what's
the
there? Yeah.
right, right. So that's
I
why
was
we
like, I
started.
don't
That's how we
see
started.
nobody. I kept seeing the box flashing,
Right.
and hers was
Yes.
flashing. And I'm like,
Mhm.
on the side, it was completely empty. I saw that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Wow.
whoever was detecting that light, that camera to turn on, they edited that person out of it. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But
Yep.
when we looking at it, we just in this square box right here, this square line where there should be someone there to motion this camera to turn on, but there's no one there.
Right.
Right.
So it's like, well, wait a minute now. Why is this box here and there's nobody there? And then in one video we saw you can almost see someone holding her. You know how you put your arm through somebody else's arm?
yeah,
Like if you was walking someone down the aisle. On one video you could
Mm-hmm.
almost the way her body was and her left arm was, like her elbow was
Mm-hmm.
was was extended out. Her elbow was extended out like someone was holding her, walking her down, but you didn't see nobody. But her arm
Yeah.
was extended out, her elbow was extended out like if someone was holding her, guiding her down the hallway. But you only
Mm-hmm.
saw her. You only saw her there. But the way
But
her
someone was
arm was,
definitely, hold on, Jamala.
yeah, the
Somebody
way,
was definitely guiding her. Do you see how
yes,
as they was showing us as we was looking for these 4 years, she definitely was laying her head on somebody's shoulder.
Yeah, I
yeah,
saw
She wasn't just
that.
laying her head to the
yes,
side. That was on
yes,
somebody's
yes,
shoulder and somebody had her by her
yes.
hip.
And that was a weird part also, because how are you walking and your head is linked over like that and you're not falling down from the weight because you already
Exactly.
inebriated, so you should have just fell down, but she didn't fall
Yeah.
down, and then her arm is extended out, her elbow is extended out like someone was holding her arm, but you don't see no one there.
Yep, I
You
saw
know,
yeah.
that.
That was
Eh,
edited footage.
whew, child,
Somebody
when I
was
tell
there.
you,
At first, I thought when I saw that, I said,
hmm
I thought the person that uploaded it, had edited it. I was like,
hmm
they messed up this video. Why did they take out people? And then when upon further
nope,
investigating, I noticed all y'all had that same thing,
the
and I
same
was listening,
video,
and
the
y'all
same
was
video,
saying
yeah,
that they gave it to y'all like that, you
Yes, ma'am.
know,
yep,
and knowing that these
yep,
people are all related, they all are super
hmm
rich, they got that money to do whatever they want to do.
and then you saw
And
that
that's
They
young
why
got
people
security
started
guard
getting threatened.
running.
Anybody
That
that was
young,
getting close got threatened.
So I was
yes.
listening.
Then you saw that
Heard.
young,
I'm
you
sorry.
saw
Go
that
ahead.
young security guard. You saw that young security guard running all through the hotel, just running everywhere. The young security that, and he left the states. He left the states.
He
But
probably
wait,
got
don't
paid
forget
off.
this,
Yeah.
Joanna. Did you tell them about
It,
how his face was clear at first, then after as the 36 hours of footage go on, he got a bloody nose. You know, his face is all bloody. Like,
Yes, I forgot about that.
did you tell him that?
His
Yeah, I
face
forgot
was
about that,
bloody. How
Bonnie.
he
Yeah.
got hurt?
This baby had on brand new Jordans. Now, I'm not trying. Well, I want to say she had on brand new Jordans. When I tell you, I don't know if y'all know when y'all walk past something, if y'all scrape a brick wall with Jordans, it's a particular type of Jordan. It'll be like, you know, it's scuffed up like black.
Yeah.
Her shoes was brand new.
Yes.
Only one side of that shoe looked like she was dragged.
Dragged, yes. She
She
looked
was
like she was
dragged.
dragged. Because that one shoe had so many scuff marks on it, to where it was drag scuff marks.
Mm.
Wow.
And she only had one shoe on, right, Bonnie? She only had one shoe on.
Yeah, she only had
one
one
shoe on. That's the shoe that was messed up. Yeah.
And then y'all say she had grass on her?
Her ankle. Yeah, and her ankle. Her ankle leaves, dirt, everything in her hair, in her wig. And her ankle was scraped up to the point to where that she was
I had
dragged.
to leave,
Yeah.
but
her right
you
ankle.
tell them about the bite mark on the boob and the chipped teeth.
Oh,
I didn't know she had a bite mark on her breast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, who teeth print was that? They never found out.
It's a cover
Yes,
up.
a big one too.
Yeah.
Big one.
Wow.
How did y'all find out about the bite mark on her breast? Because that wasn't shown in the postmortem photos.
It was shown in the photos. It was
Well,
shown. That's how we figured it out. That's how we figured it out.
Yeah. When, it was on the top.
Yeah,
okay.
It was shown.
Remember. Yeah.
And a lot of people try to say when you get hypothermia,
Yeah, it was shown in the
you
photo.
take your clothes off. No, ain't no way in the world you doing all that.
No.
Ain't no way in the world. Then they
and then her jeans
showed us how easy it was to push that button and let herself off that freezer. But did you tell them about the hotel?
Her jeans were so tight. I'll say it again, Bonnie.
Did you tell them about the hotel?
Again,
like
Bonnie,
the type of traffic that the I'm sorry, I'm on my laptop now. I'm sorry. The type of traffic that the hotel had, what people was doing in the hotel.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was telling them. It was adjacent to the airport. It was adjacent to the airport. Yeah, the traffic was crazy. Because it was adjacent. You can walk out of the airport right into the Crown Plaza.
Right.
I was telling them about the content creator that's on YouTube right now that we heard his voice in the footage and saw him walking through it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I was telling them that it is a content creator right now that goes live every day that we heard his voice in there. We also saw him
question him
on the 30th. Huh? When we questioned him,
I'm gonna be quiet, Joanna. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet.
Okay. He came after all of us. Like he put threats on. Oh, it goes a long way. He Okay, Bonnie, you just made me laugh so much. You're gonna be quiet.
We talk about 4 years.
Yeah.
This is the reason why I said that, because I don't agree with it fully.
Okay.
I don't agree with that fully because that could have been anyone.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's all I'm saying.
I was just gonna say the part. I was just gonna say the part where he threatened our lives, and he also went to. Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna say he threatened our lives, and he also went to Chicago passing out flyers of people that he said did it. You know, these are content creators on YouTube to this day that said who did. He went to her gravesite. He was malicious. He was.
But him and hold on, Joanna. Him and who else went to her gravesite?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we're not gonna say names.
See, that's how you agree to disagree.
Okay.
Listen, y'all, we've been knowing each other for 4 years. This man
This man has been threatening to call the FBI on us for the last 4.5 years.
That's true. That's
What?
true. I'm not gonna lie, that's true.
Wow.
Yes, yes, yes.
But it
he
wasn't
put
him by
he
himself,
put
was it,
it.
Joanna?
No, it wasn't him by himself. No, it wasn't. No, no, it wasn't. He
All right.
put 36 of us, including myself, in the Crown
You
Plaza.
too?
he said he said that that wasn't Kanika who died. He said that it was uh what's the
You
name,
talking about
Bonnie?
the
The twins
twins?
that he said it was? Yeah, the twins. And he
Child,
said I
yeah, the
killed one.
twins, girl.
He said I killed the female twin. I was the
You.
murderer of that. Yeah.
Oh, girl, you got a charge?
That's
Oh
I said.
wow.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
That's crazy. I
Yeah,
hadn't heard that. I hadn't heard that one yet. Now
Yeah,
we
I
gonna
heard
pray
yeah,
for
about
you on
that. One
that,
of
but
the
I hadn't heard that one yet. I'm sorry.
Anisha was her name. He said I was responsible for Anisha's death. He said I was
Anisha
responsible
and
for her death.
Javon or Devon?
I Ivan. Was it Ivan?
No, right,
Ivan and
right, right.
Anisha.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ivan and Anisha. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He said I killed
Right.
Anisha. And he would call the FBI on live. Am I lying, Bonnie? He would call on
You're
live.
telling the truth. You're right.
Yeah, he would call the FBI on live and give our names to the FBI.
Why? What
Whoa, whoa.
happened?
Hold on. I'm sorry.
How did she get arrested? Hold on, y'all. Do you see
I'm
that?
trying to
I'm
find out
reading
if
the
that's
same
truly
thing. I'm
Brianna
sorry,
in my
y'all.
chat. Hold on. Let me see if this really Brianna.
Oh wow.
Girl.
Wait, who got arrested?
It's on the
Wow.
screen,
Are you
Javon.
serious?
Oh
Oh, I see
wow.
it now. I see it now.
What happened?
OMG.
For what?
Oh, the dude,
What
what's his name
dude?
from Mexico?
Hey, Auntie
The
Nika,
one who
it's
just put
not true. She on
the
Mimi
order out on her.
platform. Auntie Nika,
That
she
ain't
on
true?
Mimi
Okay.
platform right now. She on Mimi platform.
Okay.
That must be a troll. Okay,
Okay.
well, I'm gonna say
Oh,
that she's on Mimi's right now. You could go check on Mimi channel right now. Tracy's up there talking with Mimi and Dory.
okay. I just went to
Oh,
Mimi's
Oh,
platform right now.
that is not cool for somebody to have came here. Y'all, please block that person, whoever that was. I knew that had to have been a lie. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Let me check something out.
Oh,
Yeah, she
that
go to
stopped me
Mimi's
in my
page,
tracks.
Auntie
I ain't
Nika.
lying.
Like what?
Yeah,
I'm like, what the
Go to
heck?
Mimi's
Yeah, I'm on
cause you
Mimi's
know I
page
don't
right
hit the
now.
link like that. Yeah, Tracy's up there. She's up there speaking.
Yeah, I see her. I see her. I'm looking at her right now. She is
Okay.
up there.
So y'all listen,
Yeah,
I'm
she.
gonna get down. I just wanted to come up here and just say what you want to say, and it's true. It's definitely
Okay.
true. It's just like the sector over here. You know, we started off with a certain. Well, it's not like this sector, but our sector started off with a certain agenda. They tried to figure out what happened to this baby girl. Is what I called her, because at the time when she passed, I had a 19-year-old child as well. So it just hit me hard. It hit me hard. Yes, we all lost
Yeah.
enormous nights of sleep trying to figure out what happened to this baby. And basically, I hate to say this, but it was a rabbit. It's a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what happened to her, and I know it's that way because they're making it that way. They don't want us to know. They don't want us to. They don't want us to find out. So everything you understand is true when it comes to the KJ case. And I just came up here to just let y'all know that I didn't want her to be up here by herself because what you call her, I'm gonna call her my sector sister.
Yeah, but that was so nice. Y'all were able to come
Sister.
share some light on the situation, and
Yes,
that
ma'am.
was helpful. I'm pretty sure that, like you said, that made y'all feel better because you know it's weighing heavy on y'all. So
It is, and it still is because right now, today is around the time of her anniversary, 4 years ago. So everybody is, just taking us back to where we first started off from. So I'm saying, and we didn't start off.
It was sad. That whole thing was sad to me.
it
I'm just,
was.
I had to back away from it, and I wasn't even
Yeah.
doing no investigation. It just got heavy for me, and I was like, you know what? this is starting to bother my spirit because I knew that it was a bunch of lies surrounding all of this. I knew they were lying. I knew it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I had
Trilletta,
to.
girl, you done kept me
Girl.
company for 2 hours, girl. We finna get up out of here.
Okay, it was so nice to be up here finally talk to the lady Nyca.
Yes, honey, we had a good time. And thank y'all so much, everybody, for coming through. Thank y'all for the Cash App support, the Super Chat support. Thank you for the clicks and the views tonight. I really appreciate everybody for coming and just letting the old lady have a little conversation with you. I really appreciate it. You guys have a great remainder to your night. I plan on doing the same. I'm going to bed, and I'll see y'all probably tomorrow or later on today in the den. Bye, y'all.